Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Dorkvision stream. We are here every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, and if you want to watch our sister stream, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, that's on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. I have books on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild. You can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet, and of course you can join us in the Crumpet Kingdom on the Discord. With all that stuff out of the way, let's get into what happened last time. Last time was a bit of a shopping session. You guys did all of your shopping and got all of your healing potions like all back in your inventory. You guys got new magic carpets for the one that was lost and the one that was destroyed. You guys got a robe of the Archmagi, I believe, and some other things. There was a Horn of Valhalla, so much stuff to buy in Famladan, even just randomly like looking through stuff to get. And of course, if you're going to buy stuff, now's the time, because the apocalypse is nigh. The sun has gone out thanks to the machinations of the Jaguar. The cult leader Briareus has sacrificed the rest of his cult in order to summon forth Mephistopheles, and you guys only have a few hours before that comes to fruition. You guys have teleported to New Dawn using the teleportation circle, fought a bunch of drow shadowy minions that have been invading the city as you speak, and you just saved somebody that you knew back on the town streets. And with that, we're about to go back into it. What were you going to say, Dan?
We also, Boom Crash can't complete the Rod of 7 Parts because, what is it, an inevitable took it or something?
Just showed up and said, stop that. And you guys said,
Here's
sure.
a piece. Here's a piece.
Here, you can have this.
Lawful defender. Don't do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We gave him the last piece, so it would never be completely completed, but I can get almost all of them.
One of the rules of the Rod of 7 Parts is that when the 5th piece is assembled, an inevitable comes and tries to stop you from assembling it. You got too close. So, you know, at least you have your flight and several more of your other features.
So we just need to find a way to give Boom Crash another arm, and it's good.
Sure. or defeat an inevitable, I guess. Or get, I don't know, permission from Mechanus. That seems hard.
You should have assembled the 6 parts simultaneously. At that point, it's like, no, you're supposed to show when the 5 pieces get assembled. We already have 6.
Or just get really creative with the wand hand.
I thought we all agreed to never be creative again. Alright, let's go back to the streets of New Dawn. Where's everybody? Yeah, there we go. Alright, you guys have just freed Hotch, who was under attack from a bunch of little squelchy little shadowlings, and there's some corpses of Newdonian soldiers that fell in the battle here, but you heard tell that there is somebody nearby that might need your saving as well. Hotch points down to the right to tell you where he last saw an albino Kenku running for cover from a bunch of shadow creatures.
Boom Crash suddenly looks incredibly wistful and hopeful.
No, fine.
Well, we gotta clear out a space to put an army down anyway, so here's better than anywhere. Come on, we're making space to send the army.
And Kenku also have the advantage, like the home field advantage. He'll be able to navigate the city very efficiently to spread the word.
Oh, so he'd be a good person to have on their side. Yeah, Amon, we're gonna be saving somebody so we can send the army here.
It's literally a racial trait.
Boom Crash has those eyes. I can't deny them.
I'm just itching to give the signal to the guy, because once we drop him in, we drop him in.
Yeah, once you get that orbital drop going.
Just need to rush.
I'll try and help the others. Go quickly. There's much help that you can do.
We already told Hutch we're
Alright,
going to be
click the
summoning
door.
people to help him, right? So he doesn't attack them. I'm pretty sure we did.
Pretty sure we did.
Yeah, you said something like that. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be attacking anybody that you guys summoned. Alright. Boom Crash, you head through. This is just an archway. I just used a door for mechanical purposes. You guys see a creature with a gaping mouth, vaguely humanoid in shape, lumbering towards a few hooded figures and crossbows. You think that you can see a albino Kenku, like just out of the corner of your eye, running and dodging crossbow fire from drow minions posted on the rooftops. Looks like there's a lot going on here, but I'm going to have to get into it. So I'm going to create a neutral drow minion as their initiative. And I'm going to start rolling for a few initiatives here. Actually, there's a lot going on here. Goodness Christ. And then we can do this one, and then we can do this one. Alright, we're going to go to the top of the round after we do in descending order. Oh.
Huh.
Alright, looks like this guy is going first. This guy starts shooting at the creature ahead of them. The attack? Oh, well, just for short sword. Alright, it shoots at the creature nearby. The hell are these things? Oh, he gets a crit. Nice. Hold on, let me reroll. I love playing with just myself.
Just
Gross.
collect the little toys together.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, look, we already have a poster by Hitachi Magic Wand. We don't need more playing.
You're welcome. It's the rod of 7 parts, right?
It's the rod of at least one part.
And 7 speeds. Anyway.
7 AA batteries.
I don't know enough. I don't know how to make enough jokes. Anyway, these backstabbers are going to fall back after shooting a few crossbow bolts poisoned at the creature, and then they duck into an alleyway. But they're going to end their turn. Mon, now it is your turn.
Shit.
You are technically astride your magic carpet.
Okay, so yeah, I don't want to move the token around. Okay. What the fuck is this? Oh, the Lost. Ah, man.
That's true. Amon, you spy as you're going over the rooftops that there are 2 multi-armed creatures. Their multiple arms are just ended in spikes, but their bottom torso is otherwise humanoid. They are both grappling a large muscle-bound creature on top of the nearby roof. Help! Help! I can't get rid of these people! Recognize the metallic voice of Snarlcock the Ravager on the rooftop.
Oh, that guy.
Oh
Well-
my
I
god.
forgot about him.
I didn't. I wish I could. Anyway, okay. Total dead onto the. I'm not sure if the Ravager actually deals a lot of damage. So you know what? Total dead onto the Lost.
All right. It will make a busy save. Okay, that's a fail. Give me the damage, Daddy.
Oh wait, did it not? Shit.
Oh wait, hold on. There we go. There's the total damage.
Damn.
That's unfortunately not 35.
Yeah, I just can't wait.
All right. The Lost takes some damage. It winces in pain, even at the knowledge of its own mortality, apparently. Anything else, Amon?
No, that's. Yeah, I'm doing very lackadaisical right now. Go ahead, next turn.
All right. Looks like one of the Lost. Oh, this Lost is going to go next. It's going to actually use its reaction, I think.
Fuck.
Whenever it takes damage while it has a creature grappled, that creature takes 4d8 psychic damage as it tightens its grip. So it's going. Snarlcock's going to need to take some damage, which is 20.
That's a lot of damage.
It is. Thankfully, he's pretty tanky, but he was already at half hit points. Right.
The thing is, I'm positioned exactly so that I cannot see his hit points.
I know.
The way the
Or his name. I don't think it loads unless you see more of the mini.
I just see like a quarter of his token.
All right. The Lost is going to make 2 more arm spike attacks into the Ravager. What's his HP? Or AC. His AC is 16. It's not much. It was when you guys were facing him, but not so anymore. So that's going to be 31. Now Snarlcock is not looking so great. The Spitlings move in. Let's move these guys. I'll just move them kind of this way. They all start spitting. Some of them start spitting at Amon, who they can see over the rooftops, but not many of them. Just 5 or so. These 5. So I'm going to have them do a group attack. Alright, so that's +5. That should hit you, Amon.
Yeah.
You're going to take 20 poison damage.
God damn.
Meanwhile, 3 more are going to come forward and start biting at Sandfeather. Oh, that's spit. It's fine. Alright, well, they do hit Sandfeather. Sandfeather goes down. 2 more of the Spitling minions shoot after one of the backstabbers in the back. That'll hit them for 8 damage. Alright. Now it is your turn.
Time to run in and hopefully blow some shit up.
There's a lot of chaos ensuing. A lot of people to prioritize if you choose.
I'm gonna try and prioritize Sandfeather. So, what is a path like? Because this all kind of looks like almost
Yes.
like an open home.
So,
Sort of?
you can move under this thing. That is a rooftop above. And I'll say that the rooftops are roughly 30 feet above you guys. But otherwise, you can move straight through there where your arrow's pointing. There are just
Okay.
like tents covering the ground, like canvases.
Damn, I don't think I can get that close. Not to get at Sandfeather, at least. Someone would have to like fly over.
You can at least draw their fire or attention.
I will definitely do that. Let's just get in there, try and get at these spitlings.
Alright.
And I will attack. Where is my button? Come on. Come on.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that is obviously a hit. 14 slashing damage is enough for overkill.
I believe I also get sneak attack, because I don't think... Has this one taken a turn?
I mean, they have all taken turns. They all
Okay.
go at once. But
Okay.
either way, there's only 2 adjacent to you. But you kill both of them, because they're minions.
Here I am, just a little delicious meat shield.
Just a little,
Come get me.
just a little lady. You stab through the nearby spitlings, and Crash, it's your turn.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Can I fly through the archway to, like... No, I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to get a little greedy, but not super greedy.
To be fair, you automatically hit almost everything unless you get a 1. That is just the nature of your build. At level
Yep.
20 at least.
I do love it. It's really nice. Okay.
Yeah, maybe for a player.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Hey,
did give her a
it's
bunch of these
balancing is
magical
easy.
items.
It just means the damage is guaranteed.
Yeah, and I nurtured this baby since level 1. This is nice.
Yeah, you can
Just
have
held
it.
onto her things.
I abandoned my children. I
I know you do.
Menudamu who?
1,
Honorary who?
2, 3. No, that's gonna get into Mao.
You can fly, though.
I can fly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up top and try and overkill these suckers
Alright.
and just try and go after. And but the last one is gonna go here.
Okay, so, hold on. So you're gonna go here first,
Yes.
and then where to next?
I'm gonna go for this one.
This one second,
Yeah. That one third.
and then the last one there.
Yes.
Alright. Understood.
Thank you.
Here they come. Freaking. Let's see. Well, the first one dealt 6 force damage, which is not enough for overkill. It is adding the thing, that was just a 1. So that
yeah.
kills that one. That one also definitely kills this one, because that's an crit. And this one kills this one, because it hits its minion. And the Hungry is going to get hit for 10 force damage. No, sorry,
Just 7.
just 7. And then get pushed 10 feet against this wall here.
Boom
see.
Crash hisses.
It looks up towards you and starts to like waggle its tongue out in its distended mouth. This creature kind of looks like the amnesia like monsters. Good old good old clam face.
Genital mouth.
Yeah, the genital menace.
Okay. And I'm gonna move forward a little bit, and then my turn.
Alrighty. Zumasu, you're astride your mount, Dusk Flicker. What will you do?
Well, let's see how far I can go. 60 feet. The mount can take 2 move actions, right? So that.
Technically, yeah. As long as it doesn't do any other actions.
Yeah. But I got enough space here, I think, to see everything. So Sandfeather's... Where's Sandfeather? Oh, he's over here being attacked by 3 things. Yeah, I should
Yes.
probably kill those things that are surrounding him. Yeah, so I'll just try and get rid of all these spitlings.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I'll just spread the damage, so going downward, left to right. Let me pull up my guy.
Oh, downward, left to right, so that.
Yeah.
Where's the 4th one going? This guy?
It was just gonna be, I was just gonna try to make sure I get all of 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Okay.
that instead of, because I know I could do overkill, but I don't trust it, and I need to kill all those things.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Let's see, where's the one I want to use? Did I do that 4 times?
3 looks like. Your Eldritch Light comes forth and smites your
I rolled
foes.
badly on some of these.
You did, discounting the radiant acid damage. That's definitely... Oh, let me check the 13. They have 14 AC.
Yeah.
So good thing you checked. That was 3, so this guy gets missed. The rest should go down. There's not really any... Oh wait, the second one went for him, right?
Yeah.
I think
So
that's
that was
enough
12.
for overkill, because
Okay,
they
cool.
have 11 HP. So
Okay.
one of the beams just goes over one of the other minions that you had missed, and does consume the thing in light. Sandfeather reels on the ground, but is, for now, safe.
Oh, he's bleeding out right now?
Yeah, he is bloodied. Well, he's prone.
I have 8 charges. I'll use Healing Knight as a bonus action, since I can
Right.
see him.
Is that a
so
D6?
Yeah, he gets a D6. I have 8 charges, so I'm not too worried about it.
They go up.
Alright. Now I'm just where I was when we were in the other dungeon.
Kind of. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
I can see all these thingies. I'll fly Dust Flicker. Dust Flicker's still going to be, I assumed I was probably in the air, but he's going to be like 30 feet in the air up here.
Okay. You stand in the air astride Dusk Flicker, overlooking Sandfeather.
Yeah.
Now it is time for all the drow minions. Some of them are firing upon the escaping backstabbers. I'm gonna say that just these guys are going to, so just 2 attacks are gonna go to them. Alright. Either of those hit. Then 4 of them are gonna attack you, Zumasu. So they're gonna all shoot up into the air. They're poisoned darts. So that is +4, that's 26. You are immune to the poison damage, thankfully, and half of their damage is poison. So that's going to be just 8 piercing damage.
I have higher AC now, remember?
And yeah, but they have +4 to this number that's on the screen.
Oh, yeah, then they just beat it. Okay, so it's how much damage?
It's 8.
8.
Yep,
All
because they get +1 for each participant in the attack, and then their damage is just flat damage multiplied by the number of attackers.
Alright.
And you also don't need to make the con save because, again, immune to poison. Other drows. Got 2 other drows up in the corner over here. They are going to attack Boomcrash, who is also in the air. So 2 of them. Looks like they missed. They only got 14. Does 14 hit Boomcrash? It shouldn't anymore with
Not
that roll of the
anymore.
Archmagi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, it's time to get angry.
Also, my armor class is technically lower than I thought because I haven't animated the shield yet. Oh. Anyway, takes a bonus action. Or would a minute still have gone by from the last thing?
I was just doing this still in turn order.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the animated shield probably got like at least a few turns left before I got to reactivate.
Alright, the angry runs towards Mao. Its two heads kind of arguing at each other in some strange forgotten language, or perhaps its own. It reaches out with two hooked hands at Mao to attack. Also, it has
22
disadvantage on these attack rolls.
Neither hit.
Okay. Well, neither of them hit. It seems too argumentative to actually, like, land a blow. If its concentration was pulled elsewhere, say from damage, it might lose that trait. Alright. But it's just wildly swinging at Mao, and misses both of them. Sandfeather gets up from prone, and then is just going to dash quickly into hiding. They rush onto the next map. Alright. The second Lost is going to some attackies. Alright, one of them hits Snarl, who is now at 2. At the other hit, he would have gone down. I can't break free! Meanwhile, it's his turn. He's grappled by 2 of them. He's going to use his action to try and get out. He gets a mighty 28 against one of them. Let's see. I'm going to check and see if they have anything for this. Nope, they don't. Okay, so he breaks free of one of their grapples. So he knocks one of them off, perhaps the one that was distracted. But the other one still hasn't grappled. It is the Hungary's turn. Hungary? Let's see, they all have stupid little thingies about them.
Why'd you put them in here?
For the theme. Alright, the Hungry does get one of its traits active. I didn't realize that. It sees Sandfeather regain hit points nearby, and drool starts to pour from its open, gaping mouth. As Sandfeather has gone out of range, the Hungry is going to run towards Mao, the nearest person. And let's do some attacks. It does one a bite attack. Which, if it's does a 23 hit you, actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you take 9 piercing damage. And also, you're going to take an extra 15 necrotic damage since it saw somebody regain hit points since its last turn.
Uncanny dodge?
Yeah, you can uncanny dodge that. That's 12 damage then instead, total. It then attacks with its claws. Dealing 19 slashing damage, and you are now grappled.
Great.
It attacks you with its claws again. No, sorry, it only makes one attack with its claws. Nice. That's fine then. Alright, you are grappled.
Yep.
Escape DC 16. Top of the round, the Stingers do some suppressing fire. They're going to shoot at the Hungry again, since they were last seen shooting at it. One of them hits for 20 total damage. And then they duck back where Sandfeather had escaped to. Come on, we gotta get out of here! What about these guys? Who cares? Come on, it's your turn.
Alright, well, the Hungry is the thing that's grappling Mao, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I better toll the dead onto that thing now. Of course.
Well, it has full hit points.
The Hungry?
Oh, the Hungry, sorry. I was thinking Angry. But it
Like,
failed its
well, the
wisdom save.
The Hungry is the one that's grappling, right?
It is, that is correct.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I said the correct thing and then thought the wrong one.
Okay.
Alright, it takes that damage. Okay.
Sorry. It's even worse somehow.
Either way, its hit points are dwindling. Any
Since
movement?
I was over the roof, so can I lower my altitude so I'm behind the arch? I don't want to be shot at again.
I mean, sure. I don't think
Alright.
anybody shot at you yet.
No, they did. I took 20
Oh, the
damage.
Spitlings, yeah, they did. Never mind.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
you
that's it.
duck down behind the archway. It's the Lost's turn. The Lost is going to lunge onto Snarl with his Embrace, misses, and I think that ends their turn. Yeah, because in order to grapple somebody again, they have to do an Embrace attack. So it ends its turn. It's the Spitling's turns. Move this somewhere more applicable. Actually, there's literally only one left. Well, when in Rome, the Spitling runs around here and is going to attack Mao. It misses.
Good.
Well, it's your turn. You're grappled by the Hungry.
I'm gonna attack the hungry.
Alright, num num num.
Centaur speed.
Right, you take out your blade and it goes snicker snack. That is a hit for 15 slashing. You don't have an ally nearby, so you don't really have the drop on this guy, though.
Did you just... Oh, that was the hungry, not the angry. Right. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do a second attack on him to try and, like, free myself.
Alright. Okay, 32 should hit for 12 damage.
He's
Hungry,
lucky.
yeah, he is very tough. He is bloodied now that he's taken this much damage.
Okay.
Right, as you struggle against these shadow-spawned creatures driven by their basest emotions. Boomcrash, it's your turn.
Can we even beat them?
I don't know.
They're going after my baby.
Time to
Boomer's
kill.
gonna crash. What?
Time to kill.
Time to kill.
Damn, kill.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 2, 3. And can I hit that one?
Hold on, I was elsewhere. Where are you shooting?
First is the Spitling Minion.
Yep,
2 more on the Hungry.
yep. And one
The
on a
angry-
minion.
And 1 on the Drow Minion up here.
Alright, cool. Go for it.
Astonishing.
Well, the natural one misses the Spitling, the one bravest little monster that could. 2 of them hit the Hungry. He gets blasted back total 20 feet, which does break the grapple. So let's take 22 damage. Blast. And then that'll hit this minion. It just barely kills them, so they're going to go down. And you now know that they have 13 HP, which is more than the Spitlings. Alright, anything else for Boomcrash?
I'm gonna hiss at the Spitling because what a little shit.
Squeaks up at you. Zumasu, it's your turn.
Do I help Mao or do I help the guy who looks like he's probably gonna die?
The dying one.
Okay, I look to Mao. Mao gives me a look with the head over there. Okay.
I'm fine.
All right. I fly over here. I'm gonna cast Hex on this guy because I want to do a thing. And then I'm gonna shoot him 4 times.
They become hexed. You blast them with your Eldritch Light. Those should all hit. And it's not a lot of damage.
At least I had a D6.
That's true. So add 4 d6s to that. Yeah, you did it.
Kind of averaging, but that's fine.
And 3 for that one because it's not a crit. And then that one. Is it? It's not adding the agonizing blast damage, by the way.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one then, maybe. I thought I clicked the right one. So that'd be an additional... Did all of them hit?
All of them hit.
That'd be an additional 20. Because it's 5.
Alright.
Damn.
I think I just pressed the wrong button.
And the 10. Okay. The Lost is extremely bloodied. It will use its reaction, though. It's going to tighten its hug and deal 48 damage to Snarlcock, who will go down. His armor gets pierced, what little of it he's wearing, and he starts to bleed out on the ground.
Well, I tried.
The Lost no longer has a friend nearby, and it starts looking around desperately for some new person to embrace. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
The Drow minions' turns. Alright. Well, let's have them shoot. This minion's going to come up to join its allies, and let's see, this one can... I think a few of them are going to go off after those other people and ignore you guys for now.
Concentration going on. That guy's hex.
Alright, so 3 of them are just going to shoot at Boom Crash. They're actually not doing a lot this turn. Alright, and they missed. Definitely missed. Alright, it's the Angry's turn. The Angry is going to make some more hook attacks against Mao. It still has disadvantage on its attacks because it's still bickering amongst itself. And it misses.
Ooh.
2 whiffs. Sandfeather's fine. The Lost's turn. It's going to run along this walkway and then see Amon on his magic carpet and leap off the side suicidally to attack Amon. Oh my god. And it crits.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna use my ability, turn it into a regular hit. Jesus
That is
Christ.
fair. You see the creature like skittering over towards you, like it just drops down onto like its torso of little spider arms, with its limp humanoid legs dragging behind it, and it lunges off the side. You tempt fate and turn it into a normal hit. It's going to deal 25 damage to you instead of 37, and then you are grappled.
God damn it.
Until this grapple ends, you are frightened, unless you're immune to being frightened. And you
Hero's Feast or no?
Yeah, the Hero's Feast.
Okay, then you are immune to being frightened, which is good, because you would have taken 6d8 psychic damage at the end of each of your turns while frightened. So, this isn't news to you, but you are grappled at least. Snarlcock is going to make a death saving throw.
It was 37 damage, right?
Nope, it's just the 25,
Okay.
because you turned it into a
Thanks.
normal. Right, I'll note that for Snarlcock. Hungy's turn. The Hungy Hippo is gonna run towards Mao. And attack. It did not see somebody gain life last turn, so it doesn't have the bonus necrotic damage. It does get a crit.
That's cool.
So, it's not a ton of damage, thankfully. I don't know why it rolled twice. But that is just 11 piercing damage.
That's it?
For its bite attack, yeah.
I was gonna say, does it deal necrotic though? Oh no, that's
Nope.
the bonus trait. Gotcha.
Yep,
Okay.
I just had it pre-recorded into the thing. It then attacks you with its claws,
Yeah.
which... There they go. 19 doesn't hit you, right?
Nope.
It's not. So it slashes at you with its massive claws after it takes a bite out of you, but you pull away from it, and are able to live. Okay, backstabbers are fine. Amon, it is your turn. You are grappled by the Lost.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start punching because being grappled doesn't prevent that. So, 2 attacks first. Assume the first one hits, the second one does not.
That is true. They have 15 AC.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use my flurry of blows. Okay, so I assume both of them hit, the 18 and 27.
They do.
Okay, he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Hold on, I'm gonna deal the damage first. Okay. Sorry, what kind of saving throw? Strength?
Yeah, to avoid being pushed, because that'll prevent the.
Ooh, it is holding on tight.
Oh no, he needs to make a second one.
Oh, then I will do another one. Help if I'm selecting the token. Okay, the first one, it holds tight. The second one, it is knocked off and falls to the ground. I'm gonna say from this height, it takes 3d6 damage, and that's enough to kill it. The Lost goes down. A creature
Nice.
with your hex has died, Zumasu.
I can choose another one. Not now. I have to wait
okay.
until my turn.
I'm just letting you know.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Was that it for you, Amon?
Oh yeah, that'll have to be it.
All right.
Oh, would you want to move, since if you're out of the grapple, you could move now?
No, but no, I'm still on the lower attitude elevation. If I move upward, I'm gonna get targeted.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. The Lost is going to come down here. Zumasu, how high are you above the ground?
I'd assume 30 feet.
That's what the number says.
Yeah,
Not
it was
sure
30 feet, but I flew up into that area. I assume I'd probably still be trying to keep the altitude since this flicker can move pretty high.
Okay, I figured. We'll say you're 40 feet. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't have him attack you. However, how high are you off the ground, Boom Crash?
Probably 20 feet.
You did fly under the arch. The Lost leaps and tries to do a similar attack.
Oh,
Okay, but it misses, and it lands on the
Nice.
ground. I'm going to have it take 3d6 damage. It's going to take 8. And then it runs towards Mao to at least do flanking. Okay, the Spitling Minions, aka Minion, is going to attack Mao. Let's do... Fight. Missed. But, you know, it's the thought that matters. Now it's your turn. You're surrounded by several different Sorrow-sworn creatures.
Let's do one attack and then try to do a disengage.
Sounds good. Let's get in the
I'm
shaft.
still being the angry still
The,
grappling me.
the Ravager is
No,
dying out right now,
nobody's grappling you anymore.
Oh, perfect. Good.
This guy was pushed away, and the angry hasn't hit you yet.
Well,
being pushed away automatically disables the grappling.
yep. So let's just do a swing on him before moving out of this wonderful group hug.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a hit. That should deal 15.
And then disengage. Where should I move?
Let's move far away. Straight line.
Right, you slip out from beneath the creatures, tumbling under the angry who is constantly distracted, and you make it for the streets. Alright, Boom Crash, it is your turn. The Sorrow-sworn creatures look around for more creatures to kill, mainly targeting Mao since they're the only one on the ground.
yeah, but they're going after my baby, and that's not acceptable. So, doing one shot at the minion. Two shots at the hungry to make sure it's dead just in case, and one on the lost that tried to swipe me from the air.
Sure. Spitling dies. The Hungry takes 2, so they're gonna get blasted all the way over here again. They're gonna take 13 damage, which does not kill them, it only deals minor damage to them. And then the Lost gets pushed, I guess, into the Angry a bit, so I'll just knock them a bit. And they
So
will
the
take
angry
15.
is hungrier.
I'm gonna say he didn't take any relevant damage from that.
No, but he was mildly inconvenienced, and it makes me happy.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else, Crash? Any movement?
Nope,
Any altitude
done.
changes?
I'm good.
Right. Zumasu.
So the Ravager, is he dead or not?
You don't know. I rolled his death roll in secret.
Can I do like a perception check or something on that?
I mean, you
Do
could
I
do a
have to be up
medicine
close?
check. Right now,
Okay.
he's motionless on the ground.
Alright.
Shoot at him
Ask
to
him.
make sure to find out.
Now moved out of the way. Yeah, I'll go over here. So I fly down over to touch him. I'm gonna lay on hands him for 5 points.
Right? You lay on hands him for 5 hit points. He gets
And-
up. What the? Wait,
Don't
it's you!
don't
You
worry
were-
about it. I'm gonna hex the hangry with my bonus action. The angry, I mean.
I understood.
The hangry. I mean, he does seem hungry anyway, so I guess that's appropriate.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, the
confused.
hungry and the angry are here. They've been separated into 2 separate, distinct emotions. You actually do have to be specific.
God damn it. And then I'm gonna just 30 feet above Mao. So I'm about 30 feet over you.
Alright,
Well, I'll be here in 30
Sure.
feet up in the air. And that's the end of my turn.
you fly off to be a ever-watchful watchdog over Mao. Thank you, kind gladiator! I will rejoin the fight once I heal a bit. The hungry starts to salivate.
I yelled him out. The guy's not dead.
On it.
Who? You know.
No.
What's his name? I don't, you know.
No, Spiky guy's supposed to stay alive. I'm saying we don't have to worry about him no more.
Who? I'm busy with these guys.
Yeah, I'll help you now.
Alright, these drow minions are gonna come up here. Taking sort of a point on the archway. 2 of them are going to shoot at Boom Crash, and one of them is going to shoot over the side at Amon once it notices that he's there. Does a 19 hit you, Amon?
Yes, it does.
Okay, 2 piercing and 2 poison damage. And then I'm gonna need a con save. DC 14.
Alright.
Okay. You do not fall unconscious to the drow poison. With that, it is the Angary's turn. It looks at the lost and it looks at the hungry, and it just shrugs and runs after Mao. It's going to keep making some disadvantaged attacks. Does a 20 hit you, Mao?
No.
Okay. Then the Angry continues its fruitless pursuit. Sandfeather's okay for now. Snarlcock gets up. Let's see if he can heal himself. I don't remember what abilities I gave him. I think he might have stuff. He does. He's going to use his second wind to regain some hit points. It's not a lot, but it's something. Then, it's mostly all he gets.
I mean, he did almost die. I'd be fine with him just trying to get back to himself.
No, I must help! And then Snarlcock is going to run over here. And let's do some attacks. But first, he's going to use his Engorge ability to become large.
Ew.
Bane his way over there.
And then
Sure, Bane. That's what you're thinking of.
Yep. Appropriate.
he takes out his falchion and starts swiping as he uses an action surge to get back into the fight. 3 of those should hit, and that's enough to kill minions, but let's see if he can overkill them. Okay, he's actually going to reroll one of those. Well, it doesn't kill, but he at least gets this guy. Then we can try and get in here. See how much this one does. It's not a crit. Okay, we'll reroll that one. Great. Okay. Well, at least it deals technically 9 damage, so he kills this one. All right, that's him. He's gonna end his movement here on the bridge. Don't worry, I'll save you guys. And we go to the Hungry's turn. The Hungry is salivating. It is hungry for num-nums. He comes over to Mao and is gonna bite. 16 does not hit though, which is good because you would have taken a lot of necrotic damage. It swipes with its claws and misses again. Whew. Okay, these guys are still fine. I'm gonna have to figure out where they are, but I've been skipping over them every round. Right, Amon, it is your turn.
Alright. Dramini is not actually melee range, right?
It is if you fly up 5 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away then. Fly away.
Go ahead.
Okay, and then total that onto...
Alright, we'll make a wisdom save. It fails, and it dies. Alright,
Cool.
FYI, there are no more creatures in combat that have ranged attacks. If that
Yay.
helps your decision.
Yay, that's good to know.
But I
Just
don't
hover.
want to play effectively. I want to try my new ability.
That's it for me, so...
Snarlcock raises his falchion as the drow in front of him just fucking dies. Wow, this guy just gave the fuck up! The Lost looks up and sees the great girth of the creature on the top ways and is going to start climbing up the side of the wall. It uses its entire action to get back up here. The minions are gone, so I'm going to delete this guy. Which leaves Mao. It is your turn. With 2 hungry guys following you.
My hungry boys.
Kill the hungry.
Yeah.
I got the angry.
Gonna attack the one that's lowest, and then go after the other one.
The hungry.
Guess I'll just keep swinging and probably running. No, because Zumos is on the other side. I have flanking now.
Zamasu is 30 feet in the air. Although
Damn,
there are
sorry.
places to hide, I would consider this foliage a place to hide, and maybe these crates and barrels places to hide.
Okay, well, I'll attack first, and then I'll hide.
Okay. So you were attacking the hungry, right?
Yep.
That just meets its AC, so that will hit, deal 10 damage.
Yeah, so now I'll bonus action disengage and go into the brush.
Right. Any other attacks on your Scimitar of Speed?
No, because
She
it's
used
a
the
bonus action. I guess I could just kill him. I could use the bonus action to kill him and not even run. We haven't figured out what the angry does. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Fuck that. I'm just attacking. We're swinging through this real quick.
Alright.
Yay!
Those are 2 hits, so that's gonna
This is
hit.
not the moment for an assassin. This is a moment for I have blades and you will all die.
You hit the hungry, but the hungry is still alive. These guys have a massive pool of hit points. Anything else, Matt?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, even Boom Crash was like, I'm gonna finish this guy off, and I was like, in my head, like, I hope you think you can.
Yeah, no,
It's fine.
and I also
I
rolled
think you can now.
I see
fucking
numbers.
terribly.
I see numbers that you all can't, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, well, this... I don't like this lost thing. So I'm going to fly up like 20 more feet, aim 2 at this thing, and let's 1, 2.
Alright. Okay, so the first 2 are going at the Lost.
Yes, I'm hoping to blow him off the building.
That should do it. They take 12 damage, and they get blasted off the roof and land in the foliage below. I'm gonna deal 3d6 damage to them from the fall, so they're gonna take 11 extra.
It's like getting hit by 3 Eldritch Blasts.
That technically should be reduced, I'm now realizing. So I'll give him 5 back. They have resistance to physical damage, non-magical physical damage, so it hasn't applied to you guys. But as long as they're in dim light or darkness. Anyway.
Interesting.
Stupid.
Anything else? Oh wait, you still have more attacks. Where did they go? One at the angry, one at the hungry, or?
No, I was gonna take care of the drow minions.
Oh,
'cause
that's
they're
why I
annoying.
didn't see it. Okay, they are shooting at Sandfeather on the other side. That's going to hit 2 of them at least. The other one turns back to you guys and realizes where the threat is.
Boom Crash hisses again.
All right. Oh, also, of course, you 2 get sound effects. Perfect. Boom Crash. I mean, Zoom Crash. Zoom Crash.
Zoom crash.
OTP.
Zoom.
Zoom also, it's your turn. It's your celebrity couple name.
Alright, so Mal can be there. I'm gonna use my feature finally. I'm gonna use the bonus action to teleport over here. So just imagine I'm on the ground now, because it's 30 feet to this guy.
Okay.
Actually, I'll be over here so I get flanking. Dust Flicker is gonna fly over and use the help action on the angry. So he's gonna technically be like, technically floating above its head.
Okay.
So I can get advantage. And I gotta go to the character sheet for this attack.
Sure.
Sorry.
I'll just put him next to it.
Yeah.
What is this feature that you're?
It's
You're
the
loading.
Eldritch Invocation, the Relentless Hex. So I can teleport up to 30 feet.
To the
within-
target of your hex?
Yes.
Awesome.
So it's fun, but it's not always relevant.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna attack.
Teleport down to the angry, and then launch your attack.
Holy.
You take
It's
out
def-
your Holy Avenger, and
That's the thing I'm having help. The first
Uh,
one at least.
I mean, let me check its, because the Angry hasn't gotten attacked yet. They have AC 18, so it's a good thing you did have the help. That
Okay, and
will
then the
hit.
second one doesn't get the help action, right? Because it's only on the first hit.
Yes.
Okay, but a 19 would hit.
It would.
Okay, that doesn't see. No, it'd be proficiency plus. I feel like it's not adding the +3 from the great sword.
It's
to these
actually
anyway.
rolling 0, so that's really interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
No, it seems like it rolled a 7 and it rolled a 5. It's just not adding the +3 from the great sword. Because it's the 6 for the strength, and then it's the 6 for proficiency. Yeah, it's just missing the great sword +3 for the attack.
I'm talking about the damage.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's weird.
The damage is just a flat 6.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, because this isn't written here. I just wrote it in for you. So that's plus the strength, and then there's the magic bonus of +3. +3 weapon. So I think that should do it.
Are these fiends? Whatever. What was it? Well, even.
These are not fiends, I don't think. They are monstrosities.
Okay, let me see. So, yes, fiend or undead. So it doesn't count as fiend or undead.
It does not.
It doesn't have the acid portion, so that's also weird that it's... Oh, because it's a global modifier.
Yep.
So
Okay,
that'd
but
be-
now it's adding all that stuff, so that's good. So let's do 12 damage to it for the first hit.
Mhm.
And then can you just roll another attack, just to do the correct damage?
Okay. I just closed the sheet by accident, sorry. New buttons.
It's okay, I got it. 14.
Sweet. And then I get 2d6 because it's hexed.
Yep.
And then I should roll 2d8 for the radiant proper.
Yes. Might be able to add that onto the weapon itself, because that's always going to apply.
Okay.
Just, you know, during the round.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it up and see how Alchem futz with it.
Alright. Your divine magic. Oh, that cut out that sound, but that's fine. It was just so quick. You deal a bunch of damage to it, but the Angry just seems to be getting angrier. It loses that disadvantage on attacks, and now has advantage on its attacks.
Oh no.
It
Right.
is angry and it loves it. Anything else, Zumasu?
That was a lot of damage.
You did about 44 damage.
And it's still looking chunky. I don't like this. I'm just gonna circle back one step. Dust Flicker. If he moves, he'll get an attack of opportunity from both of them. How that works?
Yes.
Let's see what happens. He's gonna try it. He's gonna try and circle back just a bit behind me.
Right.
It's got 18 AC. We'll see what happens.
Alright. The Drow minions, there's just one.
Oh,
So-
they need an opportunity attack?
Oh, sorry. Really forgot.
If they want to.
The Angry might not, but I think the Hungry will. It's going to lunge up with its claws. 16 doesn't hit
Doesn't
Dust
hit.
Flicker because they have their armor.
Good job, Dust Flicker. Okay, cool. And it lost its reaction. Sweet.
Alright, this Drow minion is going to shoot at, let's see, Boom Crash flew up into the air and also attack them. So let's attack them. 11, it misses. Angry's turn. Angry's going to turn to the tank in the group. Do a multi-attack, 2 hook attacks. Fun. So, let's see. Another creature deals damage to the Angry. The Angry's attack rolls have advantage, and the first time it hits with a hook attack, during its next turn, the target takes an extra 3d12 psychic damage. Okay. Well, I think it hit you with the 27, right?
Boom Crash?
Zumasu.
Oh, that's
Zumasu.
me?
Did I say Boom Crash?
Yeah, I think you did.
Sorry, you
Okay.
guys are just
I was
such a cute
very
couple.
confused. I hate that so much.
Okay, so I got hit because I had advantage. Took 28 instead. Was the thing?
No. So I did the first attack for the hook is a 27.
Yes, that does hit. Okay.
That's gonna hit and deal 18 piercing plus 24 psychic.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Give me a second to do math. That's 32. That's 42 damage, right? If it's 18 piercing.
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of
The
damage.
second attack is a crit, I don't think Amon has range or visibility of you, so that is going to need to get re-rolled. It's going to deal
Oh, wait.
24 damage.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I guess.
It's okay. You can save a use. Sand feather is fine.
That's not a good thing. It's like, oh, well, you'll save from another crit. You mean there'll be another crit?
Maybe.
Maybe. This thing
Snarlcock
apparently got advantage.
thunders down over here, though I don't seem to want to move it on my screen. And he's gonna leap down to help. Incoming! He lands onto the ground with a massive thud. And let's do some attackies. Okay, he's gonna use his falchion against the Lost. Get revenge for that. He misses. So we'll do it again. That's a hit. He's going to add some damage using one of his PPs. Okay, so that's 5 plus 2. So 7. Okay, can we not roll any ones? Okay. 8 plus 2 is 10, 15. 15 damage to the Lost is at 2. He swings one more time, since he couldn't take them out with that attack. And hits again. That should kill them. Alright, the Lost goes down.
Sorry, I was just seeing how this thingy works. Okay. Yeah, I think it's doing the thingies now. Yeah.
Alright.
The bonus damage is on the right, the regular radiance on the top, and then the slashing has the proper modifiers added.
Also refreshing my page because it wasn't updating. Just hoping.
Yeah, and it's adding all the proper things to the attack now, the 6 plus 6 plus 3.
Wow, what is it doing?
Oh no, you went dark on stream though.
I
Oh,
did.
it's back.
Yeah, I was refreshing the page for that because I wasn't updating on that. But now I'm wondering if it's the other thing that wasn't updating. So now I'm refreshing my other.
Oh, I can tell.
Oh, wow.
I can hear your computer.
Oh,
I'm
through my
trying.
microphone?
I mean, you get a little staticky when your computer starts like chugging.
Gotcha. Alright.
It makes sense.
Sorry. Fucking with the music. Okay. Good. Everybody's where they need to be. I think my Chrome just froze is why. Okay. Snarl ends his turn. It's the Hungy's turn. Nobody has regained hit points, so the Hungry is just going to keep attacking Mao, the object of their insatiable Hungy. So let's attack them for 17. That shouldn't hit you.
Nope.
Then we get a nat 20 with Laws. So I'm assuming that this is going to get uncannily dodged because it's 30 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You uncannily dodge it, but you do get caught in its grasp. So you take only 15, and you are now grappled by the Hungy. Stingers keep going. Amon, it is your turn.
I'll fly over.
Oh my god, he entered the room!
I know. I'm regretting it already. Okay, so, the Angry. Toll the Dead.
Alright. Flying overhead.
Ah, man, I should have done the Hungry. I didn't see the Hungry.
Right, it just fails its wisdom save. So it's going to take 21 necrotic.
Alright, sorry guys, I should have gone for the Hungry. I didn't see it.
That's fine. You just got angry instead.
And then I'm gonna duck back out.
Alright. Mao, it is your turn.
Yep. Well, let's attack it. I'm here.
I should say, if you attack the angry, you do have actually, you have an adjacent ally in Zumasu, so now you'll get your sneak attack.
On the Hungry?
On the hungry.
Cool.
Zumasu's adjacent to it.
He's on. Yeah, he's on the ground now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot to.
Can I
Alright,
get rid of my 30? Can get rid of the 30.
that massive amount of damage should do in the hungry. The creature vanishes in a gout of shadow.
Good job, Mao.
Second attack.
Disengage?
You can disengage as well. Disengage,
Wow.
ducking underneath a canopy. Boom Crash, it is your turn. There is one minion left and one angry boy.
Okay. I don't have. Because of altitude, do I have a clear shot at the Angie?
Yeah. Snarl's kind of in the way. Toll the Dead kind of gets around all that. But if you went here, I'd say it doesn't have cover.
I mean, couldn't
Because of
you
your
just
height.
literally go higher too, which would also do that weird,
I mean, you
thing?
could also just, like, go here, but float above them.
This is fine. Okay, so one to the Drow minion, and the other three on the Angie.
Right? Launch. Drow minion is blasted off again and goes down. The Hungry is going to take all those hit, all 20s, interestingly. So that's
Yeah, that's weird.
15 plus 8 is 23. Takes 23 damage and is blasted all the way over to Mao.
No, 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 no!
Wait!
I literally rolled
bastard! Anything
three
else?
threes in a row.
Oh.
That's a 2 and 3 threes.
I mean, you hit him,
Them's
so it's
rookie
fine.
numbers. Boom Crash, what's
Damn.
wrong? You
Rookie
off
numbers
today?
that equal 20?
I think so, yeah.
So you
Damn.
I was happy with my plus 15. You have plus 17. God damn.
Yeah, I have some bullshit. It's good.
Right, Zumasu.
Well, that's within 30 feet. I'm gonna just
Like,
teleport
at
next
this
to
point,
it.
I just think the Eldritch Blast is just really big. It's like Dragon Ball Z laser. That's why it just automatically hits. You don't need to aim it.
I
It's
like
just
that
big
idea
enough.
too. You just fill a 5-foot
cool.
square with your blast. Okay, yeah, so I used my feature to teleport over there with the bonus act. And I'm gonna attack, and I got a plus, even though I probably won't need it.
Wow, a crit.
Sweet.
Them. See, this is what you need to be doing with damage, Boom Crash. Come on. Alright,
Do I smite this? I think I smite this.
do you want to smite your critted Holy Avenger?
Yeah, I think I smite. So that's a 2d8. If I smite, it's gonna be 4d8, right? Because it's doubled.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
4d8.
same with your hexes, those are going to be 2d6s.
Sweet. Okay. Did the hexes get doubled too?
Yeah, for that one.
Okay. All right. So that's the extra smite damage, and then here's the extra hex damage. Since the other one hit too, right? The second one.
Yeah.
Okay. So then
So you
do
can just do the
2d6.
2 or 3.
2d6.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
max damage on that. All right. So I did a lot of damage here. It's not. Don't count the bottom right because that's if it was a fiend, but the first two numbers should be fine.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do the bottom first. That's 30 damage. 'Cause that was easy math. Then we'll do the next one up, which is the 12 slashing and 4 radiant. So that's 16. Ignore the other radiant. Then we're going to do 13 damage from the top radiant. Go. We're gonna need to do 15 damage from the top slashing. All right, that brought him from healthy, hale and hearty to bloodied and on death's door. The angry is furious.
Hey, buddy.
The heads roar at each of you in succession. They've agreed. They know that they are angry at you guys and not each other anymore.
Really proud they worked that out.
Yeah.
Dust flicker is gonna fly behind me.
Well, above you.
Oh, because that's technically a thing.
That is a building, yeah.
All right. Yeah, he'll be right there. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Is the Angry's turn. The Angry is going to do an attack against him, also an attack against Mao, who have the grapple icon on, but they are not grappled anymore.
Yep.
So let's do one on Zumasu. Has advantage, but that doesn't hit. It swings and attacks Mao. That has advantage, so that's 25 to hit.
Okay. Weird question. So I'm a protection paladin, but my shield's technically floating around. Can I still use my reaction to utilize the floating shield or no?
I mean, that's a good question.
This is why it's a weird specific question.
I'm gonna say, I mean, I know your build revolves around it, but It says you need to be wielding the shield. That just
Yeah,
gives you
that's why-
+2 AC while it's around you.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it, what's the name of that? Is it animated armor or animated shield?
Animated
Animated
shield.
shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it has like a clause in it that says that it
I'll
is
look it
like a
up.
shield.
Yeah, someone look it up.
It
Um,
is like a shield, but it's the whole when it's animated. I don't think it's technically like the same thing.
But is it still worn? Air quotes.
When it's not worn when it's animated, that's why
Yeah.
I think it makes sense
Okay.
not to count it.
Because
That's
it's
the whole
moving
thing.
of its own accord, and I
Okay.
think that's
So, the shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space next to protect you as if you are wielding it, leaving your hands free.
Oh.
So,
Hmm.
if shield remains animated for 1 minute until you use a bonus action to end this effect, until you're incapacitated or die, at which point the shield falls to the ground or into your hand if you have one free.
So this is like DM's call if I could like psychically, push it where I need it to be, or if it's just floating.
It's a hover shield. It hovers
Yeah.
off of you.
But it's the wheel, like I was wielding it is the important part. So it'd be like I'm pseudo consciously using it as a shield, even though it's floating.
It's just the suit mentions like leaving your hands free, so I assume it's basically a shield that doesn't occupy your hand.
Yeah, that is important for other portions, but it's just like, do I still have the control over it to make it do what it does? That's the thing.
You do not need to have any actual control over it. Like you don't need to use a bonus action to like continuously maintain it or move it and such. You only need to use a bonus action to activate it or end it. So I assume at this point it's fully.
You just like hit a button so it can hover off of you.
I'm going
But
to
it's,
say
like,
that
floating.
since your build is so into this, and I think you've made enough of an argument, I think that, yeah, you can still use it.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
then using reaction for disadvantage.
Yep. So he has to reroll.
Yep, I'll
Well,
reroll it.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
just reroll.
Yeah, because of the timing of it.
Okay.
He misses. Right.
Huh.
You guys take no damage, which is good, because you would have taken massive psychic damage
Because
otherwise.
he's angry.
He is angry. His Snarl's turn. He's going to come over here and swing wide with his falchion. Take this! Take this, shit snack! That's going to do 1 hit, unfortunately. Might as well add to the damage. Oh my god.
D4, right?
Double ones. No, he adds a D10 because of a special ability. Making him
Oh.
large actually doesn't do anything. It just gives him advantage on strength things.
Not like
Okay,
a large person. with
So he's going to add
advantage.
5 damage to this, 3 plus 2. And then he's going to re-roll those 2d6s, because they were both 1s. And there's another 1. Okay, so we got 11 plus 4, 15 plus 5, 20. Deals 20 damage.
That's a respectable amount.
Yeah. I mean, he only hit with 1 attack, too, so...
Yeah.
Alright, he is done. Amon, it is your turn.
All right, I didn't see what's going on. Gotta fly back in. Okay, angry. Total dead. Meh.
Predictable.
Predictable.
Oh,
Ah.
he does fail.
Okay.
Nice.
Because your
I was
DC
just-
is 19, right?
Yep.
Man, if he has a low will save, he was close.
Yeah, he only has +1. So that dealt a lot of damage to the angry. He is quite low now.
Yeah, I did roll 2 12s in that 4 d12s.
Right. Anything else, Amon?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Mao, it is your turn.
Finish him.
Let's bonus action hide somewhere underneath this canopy in something and then jump out and stab.
Sure.
Move.
Do you want me to roll for hiding?
No.
Okay.
It's too dumb.
Okay, with your advantage, that is obviously hit, and that's going to be 64 damage. Ha! The coward's victory, but a victory nonetheless. Good show, Tiefling. The angry
What?
disappears into a puff of smoke. You guys helped me out of a major tangle up there. You have my gratitude. And I think that we have met once before. Surely we will meet once again. Hail and well met. There is much more work to do. Onward! Snarlcock raises his falchion in the air and runs far to the south, and then to the west. and goes on his bloody rampage elsewhere.
Would we describe him as bombastic? Is that a good word to describe him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just making sure.
He's Mr. Bombastic.
Jesus.
All right.
Takes up a spotlight for sure.
Yeah.
We gotta go save the other bird and clear out this area so we can summon our army.
Where did the bird go?
I hear screaming over there.
Ugh. Are we still in turn order?
Probably.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, I technically so bonus action, action. I still have move, so can you point in the direction of the sound?
South.
That way, okay. I can get there. There. And my turn.
All right. Okay, so we move on to Boom Crash.
Okay, question. Because I'm about, what did I say, like 40 feet in the air, am I able to see over this building?
I'm gonna say no. There's just like canopies over there that make it difficult to see, and the shadow, of
Okay.
course, is obscuring everything. I know that you have dark vision, but this darkness is also accompanied by a bloody mist.
Okay, if it's a miss, then SOL.
We'll call it Fog of War.
Okay, cool beans. So,
I can drag you over the rooftop if you'd like to, though. I know that there's a wall there just segmenting this into rooms.
Perfect. Yeah. I do know that the drow were attacking something on this side from the surface of this roof, so I'm just going to go up to this roof and look over.
Sure. All right, I'm gonna drag you 5 feet onto the other side. You look onto the other side, and you can see Sandfeather beneath a canopy being grappled. What the fuck?
Grappled.
Gripped.
New word.
Gonna take your beer away.
No, I need it.
I mean, grappling is crippling, so grappled is...
A
That's fair.
grippling crapple. Oh shit, I did it again. The lost.
Gribble.
Another lost creature is gripping onto Sandfeather. The Stinger's backstabbers have fallen nearby. Another lost is loosening its grip on it as it looks up towards you.
Okay, if I attack the lost that is currently grippling Sandfeather, do I have disadvantage?
Well, yes, it is
Uh-oh.
holding itself towards you. Also, you do know that any damage to it is going to damage Sandfeather automatically.
I hate that. Okay.
So I'm going to delete these windows and doors. We don't need them. That is a separate room.
Okay. Yeah, I really hate that. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to focus fire on that lost.
Okay. Natural 20 and a natural 1. All is equivalent in this exchange. You blast it off into a nearby market stall with a crash and a boom. It's going to take 14 force, 8 force, and then 14 force. Alright. Anything
Okay.
else?
I didn't use all of my movement, so I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to hiss at the lost that has Sandfeather grappled. Be like, hey, don't you want a bigger, juicier meal, big boy?
It whimpers and starts gripping Sandfeather a bit tighter.
I'm
Sandfeather
so
just...
much more cuddly.
Sandfeather kind of exhales like a little "Help! Help!" in some other voice.
Working on it.
Zumasu, it's your turn. Dust Flicker is nearby.
Have Dust Flicker just move here onto here so I can jump on him. That probably was about 10 feet of movement. So I use my move action to get on Dust Flicker. Dust Flicker then has his movement action, so let's first go like 4 feet since he had to use some of his to get over here.
To be fair, Dust Flicker was 30 feet of movement. The buildings are 30 feet high.
Oh, they're 30 feet high? Okay, so he's already using part of his second move. So why can't I... What do you see? Can I see anything from this other side?
Fog of War, I can move you over if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me just see how much space that. Okay, it would be like 20 feet. So I got like maybe 10 feet more movement.
Right.
So I'm 30 feet in the air. I got not very much more. I can move Dust Flicker. Okay, so he'll just basically meet where Boom Crash is. If I shoot the Lost because my things don't have the pushy, does it still hurt Sandfeather?
Well, that's not what's doing it. What's doing it is the Lost has a reaction that will cause it to grip its target tighter.
Oh, that's not good.
So unless you can get rid of its reaction, or like somehow get the Lost off of them without damaging them first.
I will first change my target, so I'm going to hex him with the bonus action, and then yeah, I'll just shoot this guy first.
Alright, that guy is also the one that's hexed.
No, I'm hexing this one to prepare to be able to get to melee with him, but I'm going to shoot this guy since he's already damaged, and I don't want to hurt
What
him.
ability are you decreasing?
Oh, I'm going to decrease strength-based things, so grapples.
Right,
So he has disadvantage on grapples now.
absolutely, positively. You
Alright,
blast at the Lost.
let me push the button.
Push the
Where's the
button.
button?
It's probably up near the top. Yep, that one's adding in them all. I'll count the first 4. That's, oh, does the 16 hit? Let me check. The 16 does hit, so they all should hit. The crit, unfortunately, did not happen because that's
Yeah.
an extra click. But that is 14 force. That is, the next 2 are 20, 23. And then the last one is 10. That does kill this Lost.
Nice.
The light banishes the shadow.
I can't move no more, and Dust Flicker's probably tired. I'm done.
Sandfeather's going to try to break free using their advantage that they have. So I'll do Lost first. Okay, well, that didn't help
Go
or
well.
hinder, but, you know, try it.
Seriously?
Wow,
God damn.
it's a tight battle, but Sandfeather is still trapped. That
If he meets
stinks.
it, he doesn't break it?
Well, he doesn't have advantage.
Oh, right. Damn. Okay. He doesn't have Escape Artist or anything?
Unfortunately, no. I'm on.
Okay.
It is your turn. Oh, hold on. Let me check Sandfeather, because I used an Athletics. They have a much better dexterity.
Acrobatics or whatever?
I would hope
Actu-
so. Can't
yeah.
you have a racial advantage?
They do. Okay. I'm going to get him out of there, because it would have been +2. So Sandfeather's going to break free. That was their action, and fleeing would cause a reaction attack, so Sandfeather's going to cower there. Alright,
Okay.
now I'm on. It is your turn. Sorry for that.
I guess I'm just gonna have to hold for Total Dead and the next thing that pops up because I'm outside, can't see shit.
Okay, well, your allies went over this building here, which I can pull you over if you would like me to.
I forgot all about Elena. She's probably chilling over in the other arena.
Okay, so it's not a wall. Okay.
It's not a wall per se, it's a fog of war.
Okay. That, I thought like I had to go through the door and I didn't have enough room to go.
No, I was trying to express that, but it is weird with Roll20.
Okay. In that case, Total Dead, I guess.
Okay. The Lost is going to get lost! Let's do a Wisdom save. Dismal failure. It does have all of its hit points, unfortunately, which does mean it only takes 20.
You guys
What?
could have poked it, Sandfeather. You could have poked it at least one pocket sand.
I want to break free! Sandfeather says back to you.
All right, that should be it.
That's good.
I want to break free! Now it's your turn.
Okay, you're pushing it.
I guess I'm just gonna run and probably dash so I can get there.
Go
You
ahead.
could use ranged attacks, you know?
Well, over the
Not even in
building.
the room. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Just to be like, wee!
You could climb on the building if you wanted to, or unless it's just faster to run.
I mean, it'd be about the same amount of time, wouldn't it be for climb speed and stuff? Does she? Do you have a?
No, I don't have a climb speed.
Yeah, so it'd be about the same because you'd be at half speed going up and then over.
So I can do a full run, which would be 60 feet, and then do the bonus action for the other dash, right?
So that'd be 90 feet.
So I
Yeah.
can go 90 feet. So
You
I
can go 90
basically
feet if you spend
run.
your whole turn, yeah.
So I'll do another 30, and I'll get up close.
Parkour.
Parkour!
That's better.
Mal whispers parkour as she's doing it.
Parkour! One crash.
I would hope I've matured beyond that.
That's not a thing you need to mature beyond.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm going to zippity-doo-dah over here. He's not grappled anymore, so I'm just gonna unload on the Lost.
You go off. And let's just total that, I think. It's 29, 36 damage. They're blasted into the wall away from Sandfeather. Not too far away, unfortunately, but at least away from 5 feet. Alright, anything else?
I'm gonna tell Sandfeather to get the fuck out.
They look up to you, and they nod in understanding.
Okie dokie.
Darn it, where is it? Oh, there it is. And then they say,
Roger, Roger.
oh.
Aw.
Zumasu, it's your turn.
So where'd the guy go? I'm 30 feet in the air, so Pythagorean theory-wise, that Dust Flicker will go a little bit lower, so I can teleport to the guy. Yeah. Or I
It's
can
technically
teleport to-
okay. Pythagorean theorem doesn't exist. It hasn't been invented in this universe.
Oh, okay. So I'll teleport over this way to block his exit.
I guess triangles just
Or
aren't
is this
thing.
a wall? So I guess I could have to be here.
Yeah, that is a wall.
Okay, that still kind of blocks his exit, so I'm cool with that. And let's attack the guy hexed with my thingies.
Alright. You use your
Oh, my-
Holy Avenger.
Go to the button. I think all the thingies add him properly now.
That is 2 hits.
With minimal radiant. I don't know. And then I get the d6s.
Yep. I'm gonna do 24 damage to it now. Oh, which is enough to kill it, actually. So you
Oh,
overkilled the lost creature. Ow! Disappears.
Alright then. Dust Flicker is gonna go 30 feet then. I'm gonna jump back on Dust Flicker and we'll fly 30 feet back in the air. So we're just floating 30 feet right about up here. Move action.
Alright. Sandfeather cheers.
That bird is weird, Boom Crash. You seem to use mostly the same voices all the time. Why's he gotta do all the different ones?
Well, I had a bit of a flock and cultural advantage that it's a little difficult to explain. We could totally go into it later. It's actually really interesting.
Alright. Later.
It's called education.
That actually would make sense.
It's called
if
a
you wanted-
cultural history and the lineage, but anyway.
Actually, that's a weird concept to think of a Kenku clan where everybody has more, like, they have more control over it, but that means everybody sounds pretty similar.
Think of like
Yep.
I imagine it like The Giver, where it's
Kinda,
like
yeah.
yeah.
That's basically it.
Mm.
So Boom Crash actually has like multiple voices that her flock passed down. So all of them sort of as a group sounded very similar because they all had the same voices, but they're all dead now.
Oh no!
Yeah,
So
I
Boom
think-
Crash
Boom Crash is
last
a
the
relic.
one.
No, see, I would have figured that they would have degraded, like VCR tapes and such. Eventually, like you just sound like static.
I mean, that also could be kind of neat. A Kenku clan from 1,000 years later is just like very broken.
Sandfeather tries to get you guys' attention.
Yes, weird bird?
It seems to be upset about something. And then
Yeah,
it
we're
points
here to
up
help.
towards the north.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna be headed.
Yeah.
There's no monsters here right now, right?
It shakes its head.
Alright, Sandfeather, this is gonna be kind of cool. Where's the biggest opening space it looks like here? It's
Biggest.
actually backward. Like,
Uh,
where's a good place to put the gate, it looks like? Like, where's the kind of ground level?
Probably the
Oh.
courtyard
I see.
around
Yeah.
like the tower.
As Sandfeather kind of sees that you're trying to set something up, they like kind of shout an alarm and point to the north again.
So we need to clear the area first before we establish anything and bring in more help.
Alright. Let's go!
Sandfeather, is that a yes or no? You can repeat me.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Oh.
You'll be fine,
Sandfeather?
Sandfeather?
If we survive this, I will share my voice. Sorry, I interrupted you, Chris.
It's fine.
Do it again.
Oh, no. They're just saying they're not going to be fine.
Oh.
Harder, Daddy.
No, that's okay. Never mind.
Fuck off,
Let's go
Chris.
north.
Oh, no. We all just look at Sandfeather with disgust. Just like, let's get out of
Sandfeather
here.
is Chris's soundboard.
Okay, we killed Sandfeather now.
Alright. We need to move. There's
Mao, you want to jump on Dust Flicker, or are you good down there?
I'm good down here.
Alright, you still got your carpet, right?
Yes.
Do you guys
Okay.
still need Sandfeather for anything? You had mentioned some sort of plan.
Yeah, so Sandfeather, you have city. It's called City Secrets. Like he can navigate urban areas. Like that is his home base. Like twice as efficiently as anybody else.
Mhm.
Can you distribute a message that yes, there is going to be an invading force, but it's going to help people retake the city from the demons?
Sandfeather nods.
And just repeats you.
We need you to, when the force gets here, that's why we're looking for an open area to clear. We're gonna need you to help guide them to where they need to be, since you know the city layout better. It'll save time and save lives, you know?
Roger, Roger.
Alright. You can even say that, Zumasu sent you, since the force would know what that means.
All right. Sandfeather nods and repeats your phrases back to them, back to you guys, so that they can alert other people in the city. They then sneak off into an alleyway and wave goodbye to you guys.
I throw Sandfeather a healing potion, because it's a boot juice potion.
Oh, fantastic. Just normal healing?
Just a normal.
They at least go
I
up
could
to
spare that.
9.
Yeah, he won't be one shot. Hopefully.
Realized I've been on a blank page the whole time. It's fine. Alright, Sandfeather leaves and goes to start warning other people of the impending danger, to try to clear people away from this area. Alright. That, we're gonna stay in turn order.
I reactivate my shield. I'm just gonna keep on doing that as far as anything's concerned unless something comes up, so we can just assume it's still going, floating around me, since it's a bonus action.
I'm gonna take a superior healing potion.
Yeah, I'll
Actually,
take a.
is it a gem or is it a potion? Hold on.
You should have at least one good potion that I gave you.
Yes. Yeah, I have one potion.
Okay. What type of potion? Superior?
Superior.
Yeah, I gave them the good regular potions. I'm gonna take a greater healing regular potion
Okay,
as well.
perfect.
You know what? Actually, I'll take 2. I got hit pretty hard. So 2 greater healing potions for me.
Alright.
I like being over 100.
One superior and a large greater.
Well, it literally equalized itself out.
Yep.
That was a really good one and an average one. I'm good with this.
Strawberry frosted and a large regular. Got it.
All right, I'm at 150. I can't complain about this number. I still got my concentration on the hex for a while, and I'm gonna keep on booping my shield up and up, so I don't have to worry about it.
I'm gonna run up ahead. You guys are flying, so I assume that you'll be able to see me on the ground.
Yeah, we catch up with Mao as soon as she's like, "Hey, I'm going farther than you," and it's like,
No,
"Hey,
she just
Mao."
announces it just like, I need to run up ahead.
Right, you guys head into the courtyard area, and you open up, well, you venture into this area. Ahead of you guys, you see some dead Nudonian guards that were slain from probably the shadow spawn that had just passed through here. This area is oddly calm.
Elena's gonna stay 60 feet back, but she's
Oddly
gonna follow along, and she's invisible.
I'm gonna hide, and could I do like a perception check to see if anyone's hiding as well?
Alright, also I'm just gonna, since people are kind of just dragging and I kind of forgot about the turn order, but there doesn't seem to be any enemies around, we're gonna move the turn order for now.
All of a sudden, the dirt becomes your enemy. It was never out of the combat after all.
I'm a speaking stone to Poop Crash to then tell Mao. Do you want us to stay behind you a bit, or do you want us to be on the top of you? So we can be sneaky.
Crazy.
Don't worry about me. Just keep eyes open.
All right. I'll just kind of stay above, kind of like same level that Mao is, so she could be like anywhere on this. Basically, I'm following the vertical, but not the horizontal type thing.
Understood.
All right. Keep moving.
I was gonna do a perception check because I want to make sure that there's nothing actually here.
Oh, then I'll wait for Mao to move.
Sure.
Doo-doo-doo.
Right. Mao, you're traveling rather stealthily, and you attempt to perceive. It looks like definitely those shadow spawn creatures did a lot of the initial damage, but you don't see any more of the shadow spawn around.
Okay.
It looks like this area is relatively empty of them, at least.
I'm gonna start dashing ahead then to try find another spot to hide.
All right. You start dashing into the open clearing.
Up, through. I don't know what this building is.
Well, I'm gonna have you hold there and make another perception check. Mon and Boon Crash, are you guys following behind them where their last position was, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I also hide since I ran over here?
Yes, you can hide.
I'm the one who's going to be found, and I'm kind of okay with that since I'm chunkier.
All the arrows start shooting up at the sky at you.
That's fine. I have the thingy.
He's the video game helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
He's the one that needs to be shot down.
It's the thing where for the first half of the game, they can't touch you, and then the second half, that's the thing you can finally destroy, and you destroy first.
Yes.
All right. While you guys are here, Mao, your perception has picked up that there is something here, and it was something that you hadn't really noticed before. It's something far more insidious and stealthy than the shadow spawn were before. And as you look off into the distance, you see like these little movements in the shadows. Let me get some stuff. Here we go.
Oh no.
Vampires? Vampires? Oh, that's a lot of vampires.
Oh no, it's a swarm and we're the snacks.
Furthermore, some more are starting to close in, just moving out of the alleyways where Amon and Boomcrash had just flown through and you guys had just passed through. They have little red eyes behind their empty sockets, and they start creeping forth out of the shadows to face you guys. It comes to your attention that these things seem even deadlier than normal vampire spawn. These are not simple vampire spawn. These are vampires in minion form. So that's fun. CR13 minions is what I'll say.
Someone's been busy.
Maybe run? Run it. This is a good running time.
As they creep forth, more and more begin to zone in on your location, hungrily yearning for their next meal. Their glowing red pinpricks of their eyes that you can see through the shadows and mist of the eternal night cloy for you. The scent of blood lingers about them, and that's not all that happens, unfortunately, because you guys hear a terrifying roar in the distance. Isn't that fun?
We probably have to go towards that thing, don't we?
Well, it's echoing through the air as your gaze turns upward. You can see shadowy wings the size of entire buildings tearing through the wind, heaving a colossal form of an undead shade with a bony horned carapace and darkness leaking from its ribcage. Astride this monstrosity is a muscular caped revenant with red eyes and wielding a great axe, surging with waves of shadow. Emotionless, it gestures for its mount to dive.
Oh no.
It is the Tarask Dreadwraith, astride by Cedric the Bloodshade, and ruler of the Wasted Blood Coast, now freed by the Eternal Night, and, of course, the destruction of the Lux Cannon atop the Dawn Pinnacle. And...
I
Is
was
the vampires...
really hoping we wouldn't have to deal with this one.
You were really hoping, huh?
I didn't think you could travel. Well, I mean, it's been 8 hours, I guess.
It has been
Shit.
8 hours, yeah, and it can fly and it doesn't need to rest. As the vampires and their dark general charge, a whistle pierces the night, and glimmering light bursts forth from the Twilight Exchange behind you guys. Suddenly, as the Tarask surges downward, a wall of trees bursts up from the ground, and foliage and roots start to claw at the Tarask as it roars in defiance. Suddenly, a blaze of light fends away the vampires as they start to back up into the shadows. The clopping of hooves precedes a satyr girl wielding a bandor lute galloping into the clearing. "Keep faith, everyone! The Veil Dancers are here!" And you see Giffy Futterbottom enter the area. Suddenly,
It's
a
a
wizened
fae!
elf druid with a long white beard and a mantle of pine and oak leaves steps out from one of the trees that has just formed. "I told you that there was doom coming, but you didn't listen to me, did you? Now I'm gonna have to clean this all up." Meanwhile, out of the shadows of an alley, fold outward, the shadows give birth to a monk and their trainees, as Zenegar steps out of the shadows, freed from his eternal shadow prison in his monastery. "It is about time that you all showed up. Where is quorum?" "Calm your butt, Zen! The cavalry's arrived!" And another burst of light comes forth from the Twilight Exchange, and then a ranger, dressed in golden garb befitting a dwarf noble, emerges into the scene. It was a long journey from Dungale, but as shit comes to our front porch once again, we must be brave. We made a promise, and we will defend the city from Cedric. Where's Clarimond?" "She has fallen. We'll have to do this ourselves." "Very well. Gallants, take aim!" And dwarves emerge from the rooftops nearby, holding their muskets high, and then they start shooting at the Tarask. "Silver bullets! A whole several decades worth. Right into your ass!" The Tarask roars, and it starts to back down, wincing in pain. "Don't worry, guys. This is our fight. You guys take care of whatever's on the pinnacle. I think you guys know more about what's happening than we do." "Yes, but before we go, we need to offer you guys our assistance." "Yeah, we're pretty good at this, but you guys probably need some help." And the Veil Dancers are going to offer you some gifts for your fight.
Neat.
Yay!
Soliphus approaches Duskflicker, who descends from the sky to meet him. "Here you go, my friend. You guys helped us out in Connacht, and it's the least that we can do." He touches Duskflicker's horn, which appears on its head. Duskflicker is now an alicorn, as magical light spreads out throughout them. They now have the stats of both a unicorn and a Pegasus.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Oh,
Like,
man.
like benefit cumulative type thing? Like if one's better than the other type thing?
They are right here, and you should have
Oh.
access to their sheet, because they're now in the mounts area.
Neat.
Duskflicker just steadies their mane as glitter falls off of them. "I am surging with power, my master. I should be able to fight alongside you, and offer you my healing grace." "Atta girl. Yeah, that's the power of Var that you were looking for, paired with a little bit of Alona, just, to make sure that you can finish the job." "Now, careful,
Horny
these
for
vampires are
compassion.
getting close." And Soliphus enhances the daylight that Giffy had cast upon the place. "Here, Boom Crash, get over here. I have something for you.
Okay.
Your grove, Eidolon Groves, it has been calling to us, and you should be able to call forth its spirit with this." She gives you a little seedling, and she just says, "You can use this, and it will call forth all of the powers of you and your people to help you in a time of need. Use it wisely. And use that as an action to summon an Oleander dragon."
Neat.
Oh, fuck.
And you'll find out
Wait.
what that is when you get to it.
You can be a dragon and a dragon.
No fucking dragons.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I was just saying she could have a dragon and then also be a dragon.
Challenge accepted?
I wasn't thinking that, but now.
She clasps your fingers over the seed. Just have fun with it, okay? I have work to do.
Okay.
This guy's
Okay.
had it coming. She
Thank you.
gallops off towards the Tarask and starts using her bandor to enhance the abilities of her team, and these like musical melodies of light just start springing forth and slashing through the vampires as if like a musical note or a musical page had come off and was just like wiring through people. Come on, please. Come forth.
And I just silently do.
I hope that you have found what you are looking for. I hope that you
No.
have found a reason to live.
Well, I got work to do.
That is just like you, from what I have gathered. Here, I cannot use this, but you might be able to. And he hands you a sort of strange hooked staff. This belonged to a powerful being of law. Use it wisely. And close your eyes. Open your mind. And he hands you the crook, as it is called. And as you open your mind, Zenegar sort of like uses his power of darkness in your moment of lacked vision to attune you automatically to the Crook of Rao, which is a artifact tier weapon. It is not a weapon, really. It is just a magical item. It grants your weapon attacks an additional 1d6 damage of any type that it would normally deal.
Hey,
Your-
it applies to my kicking.
Your healing spells also grant an additional flat 5 hit points.
Nice.
You
So
also
healing word gets pretty buff now.
you also have +1 AC.
Thank God.
I put
Sorry,
those
I
in the chat. There's another detrimental effect, unfortunately, to this artifact. It does exact a toll. That toll is gems you touch have in value when you touch them.
Oh, so we can't use Revivify without using a more expensive gem.
Kind of need to use twice as many diamonds to heal people with this.
Actually, remember the gems according to Wizard of the Coast only exist in 500 GP increments. So when I touch a diamond, it just disappears. There's no 250 gold point diamond. apparently.
Oh no.
All right, and last but not least, it has several other abilities. It has 6 charges and covers a d6 at dawn, and all of the abilities have a DC 18 saving throw. It can cast Aura of Life, Aura of Purity, Banishment for 1 charge notably, Beacon of Hope for 1 charge, and Mass Cure Wounds for 3 charges.
Okay, I'm gonna copy paste this hard.
Yeah. It also has a special ability called Absolute Banishment. If you spend 10 minutes banishing all fiends, if you spend 10 minutes, you can banish all fiends that are CR 19 or less within 1 mile of you for 100 years. Then a random
That's-
effect occurs.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
Okay, so guys, don't die. I'm just gonna do this.
Okay.
I wonder what the random effect is going to be.
We all explode. Just clarifying, I'm guessing the Alicorn does not get legendary actions, right?
It has legendary actions, you can use them.
Oh, neat.
Everyone's like, "This is great," and I'm like, "Oh no, Chris is giving us a lot of gifts."
Yeah,
This
no,
is
we're gonna
a
be-
really bad fight.
This is gonna
Hey,
be
hey,
multiple opponents at
Hey,
minimum.
no metagaming.
I'm just.
I'm
Come
not
We know
on.
what's happening. We've
Come
been
on, I
playing this.
trust you to use this wisely, and I trust that you will use it well. I must go. The fight calls me, and it calls for us. The Veil Dancers have work to do. We will help you if we can, once this is done. And he nods, and then he walks off. His shadowy disciples start to move in, stalking in the shadows and taking out vampire minions as they see fit. King Corum Darkbow is unfortunately a little too preoccupied with blasting the shit out of the Tarask with his gallants and wielding his dark bow to blast the thing with a mass of magical energy to give anything to Mao. Sorry. These are the gifts that I have bestowed to you all.
Actually, I think it would be funny if, like, I need to give Mao a gift. I can't find her.
That's true. Mao was hiding.
That's fair. That's fair. I just am like, Jumas is also just looking at the guy shooting arrows and like, I'm glad we didn't make war with the Darkbow Company either. God damn.
Yeah, this is the current king of Dungale that has brought his army to bear. They used a portal in the Twilight Exchange to reach here. The portal being the fact that it is always in perpetual twilight, it is a portal to the Feywild. That is how they vowed to get here, should Cedric ever return.
Fucking fair.
You got
Corum, we're Galestone's allies with the Darkbow, right?
Ah! What? Who's that? You must be Samosu.
Yeah.
Your pride, young child. I'm sure that we will have much business to attend to once we're done kicking ass.
Yeah, good luck to you. We're gonna get our job done too.
Boulder bolt! He pulls back his spear, which it has like grown in length multiple times, and launches it up towards the Tarask with a simple longbow, and it collides and turns into a boulder as it hits.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see. As you guys are getting ready to head out of here, you guys hear a noise that is kind of like echoing over the entirety of the city.
Hey guys! Guys! I see you guys! Come on up here! We gotta get you guys out of here! There's a fucking Tyrannus!
And you guys look up into the sky and see a glowing ship come into view as the Spelljammer comes into view.
There was a fucking eclipse! I figured I should come check it out!
Just an extraplanar fiend trying to make its way into the corporeal plane. We gotta go stop that.
Yeah, for me it's Wednesday! Climb aboard!
I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy to increase my sword. Watch your tongue. You're in a holy city.
Sure?
Oh, whoops. I disappeared.
Oh, shit. Boop. He pushed the hyperdrive.
I tried to put him on the map later, but I put him on the wrong one.
Okay, absolutely.
I put him on the GM layer. You approach and you destroy it. Clack sends down ropes for you guys, not realizing that you guys have plenty of ways to get up there. At least 3 of you do.
Yeah, I was just saying.
But Mao, you have a flying carpet technically still, right?
I do, yeah. So I just get it out and hop on.
Sure.
I fly up to about like Clack's level. I think I got a ride though. I'm pretty good.
That's fine. You can like be off to the side as the Veil Dancers take on the Tarask and Cedric. Clack looks to you guys.
Where do you guys want to go? Don't worry, the ballistas are automated!
And you notice the ballistas have this orange glow about them, and they just start pointing at vampires and shooting at them, as well as drow minions that are sniping from the rooftops.
We gotta go kill the fiend that's trying to get its way in here. Over towards where that light went out. And
To the tower.
to the tower.
To the tower.
Yep.
Alright, let's go over there then. Tally force! Yeah!
By the way,
And-
how's Tropos?
I haven't seen him for a while, but that's
Oh.
probably a good thing.
Oh.
Alright. Let us go. Ugh. Let's see, you guys have fought through a bunch of these minions that are overtaking everything.
So, do we have a little bit of time to do some other prep actions while we're traveling?
You might potentially. What do you want to do?
I just want to cast Armor of Agathis while I'm on my mount, so we both get the temporary hit points in the thingy.
Yeah, you have at least an action. Goodness sakes, I'm not Satan.
Okay. Also, just because I know the tokens got all wiped out. Like, everyone got the Death Ward, right? Or do we? Not
Yes,
do-
we should all still have
Oh.
Death Ward.
You should all still have Death Ward. I know that there's a ton of tokens everywhere that keep going out.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah, I just want to make sure because it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, so me and Dustflecker both got the 20 temporary hit points and the damage thing, from it. Okay, I'm gonna just
Yeah,
adjust that.
the only cap buffs I cast is the Death Ward and the burritos, I think. I just want to make sure.
Do I want to drink any potions now?
No,
Okay.
because you want to wait. As I said, drink while they're monologuing. Every 6
Okay.
seconds, you take a swig.
Nice.
Let me just at least add my 10 pip to both of us. Since I'm on the mount, he gets my spell too. It's like I cast it twice.
Yeah. Also, if you note, the alicorn that you're on, it has a new ability called Healing Touch 3 times a day. You can just heal somebody that it touches for 2d8 plus 2 hit points, and remove all diseases and neutralize all poisons. It can teleport with itself and up to 3 willing creatures, with any location it's familiar with up to 1 mile away.
So we could just straight up teleport to the tower if we need to.
Good.
Or teleport off of it when it spontaneously explodes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was also thinking.
But we gotta do the Die Hard thing of like jumping off from a burning building.
All right, it's armor. It's barding. I'm assuming because it's magical still
Yep.
helps fit. Okay, good.
I didn't really apply it because I'm just using the creature itself.
Yeah, I just made a little note in the thingy to say its AC is actually 18. Okay.
That is fine.
Prismatic barrier is pretty cool.
It is. You can just spend 2 of your legendary actions, and then, bam-o, somebody has +2 AC.
Yeah.
All right. Black is going to fly the old Spelljammer off.
Oh, one other weird thing. Alicorn's gonna do Pass Without Trace on all of us because why not?
Okay, you are invisibly riding the Spelljammer, but the Spelljammer is quite visible.
Well, Mal's now super invisible because she gets +10.
For the
I
lulls,
am
sure.
Nowhere.
Did we forget to pick up Mal? I swear she was here.
Literally 2 inches behind Zimosu.
What was that?
Who said that? Who said that?
Also, I'd like to make note, if you're flying next to like this ship on your new alicorn, you're literally just a dolphin.
Yeah.
You're the dolphins that like,
Or
move
it's an
along
alicorn.
ships.
I'm a narwhal.
Yes.
Sure. That's true. Alright, you guys fly off towards the Pinnacle of Light, which is shrouded in darkness. It looks like the top of the tower seems to be, like, surrounded by this black, impenetrable darkness that has sprung forth at some point in the last few hours. And possibly because Chris still forgot to alter the artwork and didn't want to again because it's big.
Understandable.
That's
However,
fair.
this barrier also seems to be deflecting any attempts at teleportation, and you imagine it would shunt any force that was used against it as well.
So we gotta investigate this barrier. Magical eyes. What kind of magic is it?
It appears to be some sort of abjuration magic.
Okay. That's all I got, guys.
Hmm.
Can you see anything through a boom crash?
I mean, I can try and knowledge arcana it.
I will say that your ability allows you to see through it. You can see that the gemstone on the other side is now glowing with this strange, like, aura that is surrounding it, almost as if there's another barrier inside. There are several priests moving about the top of the structure, as well as the Goliath, archpriest that was there protecting it, that you know is under Briaris' sway. There is a stairwell leading downward. Perhaps you could go through from underneath.
We might be able to go underneath. And she points.
That's a lot of stairs, but let's go.
Alright.
Cardio, ooh,
Let's
says the bird who flies.
We've done.
All right. Is this where I drop you guys off?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we need to go inside that bubble, and I don't think this thing can fit in there.
Are we summoning the army here?
Might not be a bad idea. It seems like it's an open enough area.
It is an open area. There is widespread panic and stuff going on, but it looks like a lot of people have flocked to this area to try and protect themselves as creatures are emerging from the Twilight Exchange itself. So on the far end of the Pinnacle of Light, there does seem to be space.
Boom Crash, you want to help me out here? We can just tell people to get a little bit cornered so there's space for the group to show up. We reassure them.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just saying, like, we don't necessarily need to go through it completely, but like meta-wise, we're just gonna fly around, just let people know, like, calm them down
Yeah.
and summon things,
Prestidigitation.
get attention, then be like, "This is what's happening. Don't worry."
All right. As you calm people down and speak with the King of Connacht, you coordinate and open a gateway from the mountains of Mount Mordensamen into the depths of New Dawn. And with no magical protections, like kind of defending themselves against it, New Dawn is straight up open to this incoming siege. Well, which is not a siege for them, but rather a boon. A bunch of guardians from beyond, from Galestone, in fact, to protect the city. They all come forth, including some of your retainers that had found their way through, and they reconnoiter with you guys. Don't worry, we'll keep this place free of everyone. We'll make sure that nobody enters the tower besides you guys. We'll keep this as our main point.
Got it. Try to protect as many people as you can.
All right. With that, I think that it might be time for you guys to go inside. Let's see.
The creepy tower that's emanating a black barrier.
Yeah, that one. Let's go there. The gates are being barred from the other side. You manage to break through them and get in. Let's see. What's this?
I still can't find Mao. Where'd you go?
Oh, there it is.
Right here.
Oh shit. Okay.
When you guys finally break through, you enter the Dawn Pinnacle at its base, and you find an entire, battalion of Knights of the Dawn, as well as various priests that have their hands and holy symbols up and ready for you guys. An archmage is overlooking the entire display. You will not enter. You are fiends sent to us by the Aloran government, sent to try to cripple us in this time of need. You will leave, or we will have to fight you.
Dust Flicker, come here. Does this look like a fiend to you? Hey, can alicorns talk to people?
Sure.
Alright, Dust Flicker's gonna just be like, hail and well met. These are heroes to protect us or something like that.
A foul illusion. Of course. More arcane magic. Smite them down.
Seriously, guys?
Can I just book it past them up the stairs?
I mean, you could probably do it easily, but then we gotta follow up after you.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
get
they
out
would
the
also
chase.
probably follow you as well.
Yeah.
Can you take out the Goliath up top?
Mm,
I was
she's
debating.
the Archmage. Right?
Sorry?
She's the Archmage?
The Goliath is Archjustice Dermot.
Oh, you know, I had a run-in with him. I think I could take him on this time.
You literally dodged for your life.
I know, but
maybe,
now I'm
we,
better at dodging.
maybe we just force our way through. That's fine.
You want to kill innocent people?
Oh, we just don't kill
Yes.
them. Well, Amon, we don't kill them, okay?
You're making this very difficult, Zimosu.
Miss Archmage, we're here to bring back the light. Because if you haven't looked outside, it's out right now.
You think we don't know that? Your foul trickery has done that for us. We will not be swayed by you. Our light is forever, and we will relight it without your aid.
Look, Nerul speaks. Death has come, one way or the other. You can either die here doing nothing, or you can join us at the top.
We are protecting our citizens and protecting the light.
Yeah, I don't think your citizens agree with that. Either way, either get the hell out of our way, or assist us, one or the other. I got time for this.
I'm going to have Zumasu, actually. The Alicorn looks up at the Archmage and says something about her.
Ah, shit.
Oh, no. I'm gonna do magical eyes on her.
They're
I have to be
casting
closer
spells. Destroy them!
God damn it. I have to be closer anyway. I don't think I can reach her.
Either way,
Squint
you-
harder.
Yep.
You cast to detect magic, initiating combat. I'll remove the alicorn because they go after you. All right.
Should have cast fist.
Let's then do a combat. A combat.
Helene is here, but she's gonna chill out over here so she don't die.
It's fine. Amon, you are first.
All right. God damn it.
Also, I'm
Okay.
realizing these guys don't have health values. I'm gonna fix that, so I'll be doing some
Okay.
lickying. I'm gonna copy a few of these guys.
Hold on. I wanna check something.
What image should we choose for Heroes Feast?
Burritos. Just choose a
Beer
Cinco de
cake?
Mayo. A Cinco de Mayo plate.
What?
Do you mean the icon?
For the icons for
I'll
above
just choose the
our...
beer icon.
Yeah.
The
Beer
beer
icon's good.
icon is the best one because we're definitely not drunk.
What is the
Cool,
Cinco?
yeah.
Is that the Cinco de Mayo icon?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Wait, what?
The
I was
beer,
misunderstanding
Sense,
completely.
Whatever.
the
There's a sink?
cerveza. Anywho,
Okay. Shit. I should have looked into the spells that you mentioned. Da 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 da. Okay. You know what? I don't want to read too into it. So it's like tall. How tall is the ceiling?
tall as the ceiling, it is quite tall.
Okay, let's just go straight vertical up. Screw these losers. So 60 feet straight up, I guess.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys also have pass without traits currently.
Which gives us what, +10 to...
Plus 10, as long as you're within 30 feet of the alicorn.
Yeah. I will say that you did not have much space to hide when literally 20 people
yeah.
are watching the door, which just burst open. But you do technically have that.
I'm
Until the
technically go
alicorn loses
invisible.
concentration, yeah.
Oh yeah, I still have a net, so I'm gonna pull that out. Someone comes at me, I gotta throw a net at them.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, that's my ready action.
Just going through choosing icons because we technically have a lot of effects on.
Right. So, Mon, you're flying up, taking out a net, and readying your action.
Yes.
Right. That, Boomcrash, it is your turn.
Well, the Alicorn Magic Pony said that something was weird about the Archmage, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if there's anything to see for her. So
You have to
Maybe-
push closer.
Yeah.
I need to get closer. So I'm gonna fly up, and I'll be within 30 feet. That's within 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Does she look different?
She does not look different. You do note that she has a sort of refraction about her. She has several spells that are active right now. A tiara on her head is giving her a sort of fiery shield to deal retributive damage. She has Mirror Image active, which does not affect you. She has Crown of Stars active, which are floating about her head as like these little crystalline beams of light. And as well, she seems to understand what you guys are doing before you do it. She has Foresight active.
Oh, snapperdoodles.
Also gonna have you make an Arcana check.
Got a lot going on.
I hate when
She
the enemies
does.
get to prepare.
They've been waiting for somebody to burst down that door.
Not surprised.
Should I use
It
inspiration?
is 11:15.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Go for it. I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration.
Mao on top of it.
Roll a d6.
And yeah, I'll allow this to be done that way.
I figured
Oh my
before you
god!
actually say
I am
anything.
rolling. I'm so sorry,
It's
everyone.
okay.
It's okay. Technically, that's like not too bad on the D6.
The 16 still isn't that bad. It's not super good, but I will say that despite all of these spells, some of which you're familiar with from encounters in the past, there is another thing that you're not quite familiar with. She seems to have this like sort of reddish fire in her eyes that doesn't look like it's natural.
She's charmed
I
or something.
call out verbally. There seems to be some sort of red fire in her eyes. She's not an imposter, but I don't know. I think she's being influenced in some way.
Hmm. Mm-mm.
Okay.
And I say that out loud, so
Mm-mm.
hopefully the Knights of Dawn hear me as well.
We're gonna have to. They have helmets on, so we're gonna have to figure out how to see their eyes.
Impossible! The Archmage is infallible! Don't
There's
listen
no
to
such
their
thing
lies!
as an infallible human.
Look, you're listening
Only
to a
an
literal
infallible
mage.
god.
Listen to a literal archmage. What the fuck happened to this whole no casting crap?
Yeah, it could have been Archpriest.
What's that like terminology for like when you're just too dumb to be able to pick up anything?
To
Dunning-Kruger effect?
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is one of those situations.
Yeah, these guys are religious zealots. Anyway, Boomcrash, anything else
Blinded
you've
by the
moved?
I've moved. That nobody's attacked yet, so I don't want to be the first one to attack. So what if I ready an action to attack anybody who breaks this ceasefire? So like any of the enemies, not my allies. Who...
Yeah, like Samosa pokes.
Not my fault, not my fault. Okay. You ready to attack the first hostile creature that attacks any of you guys?
Mhm.
Mao.
So am I going for her or no?
Maybe try to make your way around to start with.
Why?
You can
I've
go
got a clear
hide.
shot here.
Well, maybe go hide somewhere. I think there's a few spaces if you're clever.
I'll just start running to the stairs.
Can't you just fly straight up like I did?
I mean, technically, yeah, I'm on the carpet, but I just want to like divert
of
their
heights.
attention.
Are you afraid of heights?
No, I'm
Okay.
not.
You guys have flown for miles over the
Yes.
desert, and you guys flew so high that you ran out of oxygen
Look.
just to avoid a storm that
So
you could have
the-
just
those-
waited out.
Chris, so did Shane. And he hates flying, and he flew across the country.
It's true.
I guess I'll get over here. Yeah, and I mean, I can
You can
freaking
do it
move
without.
pretty quickly.
You can do it without hitting people because of the technical spacing. If you go around this guy, yeah.
That's 60 feet.
Yeah.
Alright. You fly over towards the stairwell. The knights watch you as you're moving. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna just hold my action, I guess.
Alright. Let's see.
Just letting you all know, I'm losing out on some good hits right now.
Yeah, that was the first round. So all those first round bonuses are sadly gone. Anyway, Boom Crash. This priest looks up at you and begins to chant. You can see a yellowish white glow start to halo about their head. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw.
Is it a spell
It is a spell.
or magical effect?
It is a spell or magical effect.
Boom Crash, you have advantage on it.
Yes, I do.
How high are you in the air, Zimasu?
I'm technically. I never actually said if I was on Dust Flicker when I entered, because we just kind of said we were going down. I assume we were
I
technically
assume so.
walking in.
Well, Boom Crash is the only one that flew up. You guys were technically walking in, or at least were low enough to fit through the doorway.
Yeah, so I'm on the ground, so I don't know how high Boom Crash is.
Regardless, Boom Crash makes the save.
Okay, good.
They were sort of like shining this light around you, Boom Crash, trying to force you downward onto the ground, but your shadowy eldritch power bursts out of this binding. Ah, she's too strong! Zimasu, it's your turn.
Okay, this is kind of relevant since we do have vertical. How tall is this room? In Boom Crash, you're what, like 20 feet, 30 feet up?
It is extraordinarily tall. It is
Okay.
like at least 60 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about like 20 feet up, something like that.
Okay, it is a difference because of my aura being helpful or not. Okay, so I'll assume that you're slightly out of my range. I'm gonna first get on Dust Flicker. because he has better mobility than me. Thank you, Gare. Yeah, at this point it seems like it might just be better to avoid things or something. I'm gonna try something slightly aggressive. I'm gonna fly over here and be like, okay, the Archmage under some weird influence, let's see what happens. I take out a Dispel Magic scroll to use on her.
Okay. Begin chanting Dispel Magic. You can see her start, like, trying to desperately try to dissuade your undoing. But you're gonna cast Dispel Magic on her, which is a third level spell. She doesn't have the ability to counter it, so that's gonna go off. It's only third level. It dispels the mirror image on her automatically, and you need to make a check for each one beyond that. So
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to make some charisma checks.
Okay, which would just be my charisma modifier plus a d20 then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is to dispel Fire Shield.
1. Nope.
Okay. Fire Shield is still there. This
Two.
is dispel Crown of Stars.
God damn it.
That is
okay.
no. This is to dispel Foresight, which is DC 19.
Oh, yeah, that's... Ah! That actually was a useful one.
Okay, you dispelled her Foresight, which is very good, because that was her most powerful spell she had active.
That's the heavy spell. I was trying to see if I could dispel any other suggestion geese or some other shit like that, but I guess nothing else coming up.
Whatever that fire was that's in her eyes, it's still present.
So I see all these things go off, and I just kind of look and like, sorry, you still seem to be under the influence of whatever's in your eyes.
They're doing something to the Archmage! Protect her at all costs!
Shit. Alicorn's gonna just fly up about 10 feet, so he's about 20 feet in the air.
Alright. We go to this priest. Let's see what they do. They are going to... Let's have them simply... Yes.
Oh, bonus action, I turned on my shield.
Okay. Let's have this guy cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, I don't like that spell. It's a good spell. I don't like it against me.
Alright. So, let's see. That doesn't do anything when it appears, so I think you're fine for now, Zumasu. Oh, you're 20 feet up, right?
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot radius, so I think you're actually out of this.
Whew. Just
Right.
out of the bubble.
This priest is going to look up to Boom Crash and have them make a strength saving throw once again, trying to bind them to the ground.
Okay, is this considered a hostile act?
I mean, it's a spell against you.
Okay.
They haven't like attacked you or anything, but you could do your reaction. I'd allow that.
Knock it off.
Yeah, this one I'm gonna be like, okay, knock this shit off. Do I do the strength saving throw first, or do I do Eldritch Blast first?
The triggering action has to act first, so I'm going to say that you do have to make the strength save first.
Okay.
But hopefully it won't matter. Yep, you're still fine. And even if you weren't, he would have to make 4 concentration saves. So you're going to blast this guy into oblivion. Yeah, the third hit flat out kills this guy. He is blasted into the rock and knocks his head against the back wall.
He's bleeding out.
Slumps over. Dust Flicker is technically not in the initiative.
Dust Flicker is gonna give Boom Crash Prismatic Barrier, so she gets +2 AC until its turn.
Okay. And
Cool.
with that, this knight is going to... How high off the ground are you, Boom Crash?
20.
20? Okay, that should be within 30 feet. They're going to hurl a spear at you.
That's why I gave her the AC, because I figured she drew some aggro.
She did.
Yep.
She did in that way. Okay. So that's just a 14. That doesn't hit you.
Nope.
And due to the nature of their spears, which do return to their hands in a flash of light, they can only make one attack using, from the distance. Right, it is the Archmage's Mage of Light's turn. Wait a minute. There should be more priests in... Oh,
They were 10
You
chilled
deleted
together.
them.
I deleted them.
Oh,
You know what?
no.
That guy is going to be all the priests.
Oh,
That's fair.
Jesus, okay. I get it.
Okay, so I'm going to move this guy over here, and he's, sir, not going to be appearing in this film. Then I'll just make a copy of him here. Right, so that guy with the X on him is just the marker for myself.
Okay.
Put him even further out of the way. Okay, so we're going to make multiple attacks against Boom Crash now. Let's have 3 more of them attack Boom Crash. The same method.
What's your AC now? Oh, god damn it.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I will turn one of them into a hit.
Fair enough. All right.
Oh, no.
Okay. This we'll say is the one that you turned into a normal one, so we're gonna ignore the bonus damage. So that's just gonna be 14 damage, 2 of which is radiant. Also,
Huh.
your AC becomes 10 plus your dexterity and the base of any armor you're wearing.
So my bonus that I gave
Ew.
her went oh no.
Did. You guys haven't
So-
fought these guys in proper yet, but this is what they do. They disable magical armor when they hit you.
Oh no.
For how long?
Until the start of their next turn.
That's wild.
The thing is, like, they keep on saying, stop resisting, and keep on hitting you. Stop resisting.
Oh, a cab.
Mm-hmm.
Boom crashes a flashback and just like fuck this shit.
This one will be the crit, which is
Okay,
going
but
to.
It's a cap, but the C is replaced with a K. All nights are
All
bad.
nights
That's true. It's
I'm
usually a
surprised
knight
Moses
in
no
this
longer a knight.
circumstance. All right, so that's 14 piercing damage and 5 radiant for the second attack. Then the third attack should hit with a 20, and is going to deal 14 damage.
Because she lost her bonuses. What was
they-
your what was your AC before you got your bonuses taken away?
Like 14 or something.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing robe with the Archmage.
What? So are you wearing any like studded leather or?
I think I was wearing some leather armor.
Okay.
Because of the weird feet training thing that I was able to do.
Okay, and what is your dexterity?
My dexterity is 14, so plus 2.
Okay, so leather is 11, plus 2. Your AC is now 13.
Awesome.
Great.
Fun
I'm
times.
so happy.
I'm sorry my bonus didn't help.
Okay.
Me too.
So I had the 4 closest to Boom Crash attack them. These guys are gonna go and attack Zumasu. This dais is like 10 feet off the ground, so I'm assuming that you are Zumasu like 30 feet off the ground, so they're gonna need to get like right up next to you to...
Okay, yeah, then technically, yeah, because I was 20 feet off by being next to her. Alright.
Yeah. So they're going to just get in the range of their non-disadvantaged spear throwing, and they're gonna fling them.
Seriously?
Oh, ignore the last one. It should have just been 4.
They're all at me, right?
They're all at you, yes. Okay, so the crit should hit.
I'm debating. Okay, just a technical question. If I use my boon to negate that damage, do I still count as being hit?
For the spell thing. If you negate the damage, I would say no.
Okay, but then the rest of the rolls actually will hit me anyway. But it's a crit.
I'd save that boon if I was you.
I kind of want to save the boon.
Yeah, save
Yeah.
the boss.
Ryrus is upstairs.
Yeah. So then, does it take away the animated shield bonus? Because it's magical?
It is magical, yeah.
What about the plate?
It would just count as an 18 plate armor. It's not 18 plus 3.
Okay, so we'll armor class turns effectively to 18. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
The
I got
biggest,
hit by all of them except for the last one now.
the biggest irony is that the guy wearing no armor is the safest one flying
Yes.
in the air.
This is why New Dawn doesn't have a lot of like Knights of the Dawn protecting them. They're a bitch to fight if you're a Lauren. Anyway, let's do some
I'm gonna
damage.
take a lot of damage.
That's 14 damage to you, Zamasu, for the piercing, 5 for the radiant. This is for the crit.
Okay, 14 damage plus 5 radiant. My armor is down to 1. And it didn't even do any reflective damage, I don't believe, because I think they have to be next to me. Let me double check that.
Oh, for Armor of Agathis? I don't think so, actually.
It doesn't. I thought they had to be within a certain distance. Okay, manifest. You gain 5 to. Yeah, it's melee attacks.
Okay.
Fucking A. Okay, but at least the first hit didn't completely burn through it. I have 1 hit point left of it.
Well, keep in mind, it's 15 plus 5. It's 20.
Oh, then it's gone. Okay. They threw it in 1 hit.
Okay, let's do the other damage.
Yep. Oh, I have resistant to radiant damage. I completely forgot about that.
Okay, then the first one does 3 damage instead, which is good for some of these other rolls, because some of these other rolls are pretty good. So you're going to take for the second one, 9 piercing, 4 radiant after getting halved, then 10 piercing and 1 radiant after getting halved, and then 12 piercing and 1 radiant after getting halved.
Okay. So
You can do all that math. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, I'll do all the math.
Alright, these guys are going to head over towards Amon and try and hurl their spears up. They have disadvantage because you are beyond their normal range.
Okay, okay, I am gonna throw my net.
You've used your reaction already, I believe.
Did I?
You used it to
Negate a
negate a crit.
Right, I did.
Alright.
You just have that lovely net right there.
They have disadvantage, so that's a 15 and a 14.
Yay.
They miss,
Knock it off.
and then as they start to lose height, they teleport back to the knight's hands. Alright, now it's the Archmage's turn. Yip-ee-ki-yay. Let's
Okay.
get started. Let's cast Sunbeam. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything useful. Okay.
Who?
So what it's going to do is a beam of brilliant light flashes down from their hand in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must make a con save. On a failed save, they take 68 radiant damage and are blinded until their next turn. So they're going to cast it, I suppose, on the nearest threat, which is Zumasu and the Alicorn. You both get targeted. It is a spell. You do have advantage on the saving throw.
Yeah, I'll roll for it. It's what type of damage?
It's going to be radiant damage.
Well, at least I'll take half damage anyway. Okay, yeah, we'll roll for it. So first is me. Let me do this. It's what type of save?
Con save.
Okay, I'm pretty good at those. This
Yeah.
should be fine. Oh shit, yeah, I'm fine.
You fine.
And Dust Flicker, who's also going to get a bonus from me anyway, and has advantage because of the thing. So Dust Flicker's got an 18.
18. Right. Let me check the Archmage because I don't know if that is correct. That is correct for the DC.
Okay, so Dust Flicker doesn't have resistance to radiant damage, but they made it. All right. So how much damage I take?
So you're going to take half damage, which is just 8 radiant, and then you're going to take half again, which is 4. And then Dust Flicker is going to take 8.
Okay. Dust Flicker's still fine. That's okay. That could have been worse.
Yeah. They're now concentrating on this effect, so they can do this
that's
every
bad.
turn.
I took 4, Dust Flicker took 8. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I technically got to make a concentration check since I still have Hex, but that should be not a 1 and I'm good. Oh, I need to make one for the other one. Shit. Okay, the other attacks. Okay, so let me roll a bunch of con saves.
Mhm.
Fine. Just barely fine. Fine. I think that was all the attacks. Okay, I'm fine still.
Yep.
All right.
You're good. Alright, for her bonus action, she's going to send one of her Crown of Stars at, I'll say Boom Crash. Okay, 18 should hit you now that your AC's been reduced, which is going to deal 19 radiant damage to you. That doesn't really have a star vibe to it. Oh well.
It turns out the stars don't really make a sound, or at least
Yeah.
can't hear them.
Alright, she's done. She's just gonna move back here to be flanked by, like, her priests. Meanwhile, this priest is going to, once again, try and bring Boom Crash to heal, and is going to force you to make a strength save. I know.
Shit.
Oh. Interesting. Very
Shut the
interesting.
fuck up.
I need
That
to
worked.
save the bird.
You start to descend at a rate of 60 feet, and you land gracefully on the ground. You cannot use your fly speed as long as this priest is concentrating on this spell.
Can you mark which guy it is?
I can. I'll put a little C on him.
Yeah, he needs to be
See for
knocked out.
cunt.
There you go.
I worked so hard for that flying. I'll put a little flying marker to show that he's concentrating on an
concentrating on.
Earthbind. Alright,
Oh.
Boom Crash is grounded. Come on, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over them, and then just do. I can't afford to waste the big spell on them. So, all right. Just told the dead, it's like, hey, knock it off.
He starts wincing. He fails. He's going to take 25 damage, bringing him to a ripe 2 HP.
God damn it. Okay.
He needs to make a massive con save, though. Well, massive as in, what, 12? Yeah, 12.
13.
No, 13. 13, you're right.
You round up. Oh, god damn it.
They make it. Apparently, dying almost does not dull their devotion.
These
If
are
I
fanatics.
just didn't roll a 1 on one of my dice.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
damn, yeah. This is... They're fanatics, though. This is the kind of guy who probably, like, you know, does stuff in the back room.
Okay, but I am going to spend my key points so that I'm gonna go into defensive stance. At least the other guys will have disadvantage on attacks against me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, they do already, if you're flying beyond their range.
60 feet?
yeah.
Okay,
They're
in
just
that case,
throwing their spears like javelins.
You know what? They might have like guiding light and such. I'm still gonna do it, just in case the priests have a guiding light.
Alright. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
I think we gotta fight.
How many hours do we have in this ritual left?
Like 2.5. We got here at like hour 3, and it's probably taken at least a half hour to get here.
Okay. Fuck this priest.
Or choice
Fuck
of words.
all of this.
Boom Crash is like trying to fly, but just getting angrier.
Yeah, no, it's I'd disengage, but I'm too mad. So 2 on this priest, 1 on this guy, 1 on this guy.
Right. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, unless you get a natural 1, this priest is gonna die. Oh my god.
He's super dead.
You blast him away. I shouldn't have deleted him probably. But he's at 0 hit points, trust me.
And does that also mean he's at 2 failed saves?
I mean,
Boom
no.
Crash is up for blood.
Wait,
Okay.
how many attacks did you do against him?
I did 2.
Oh, 2? Then yeah, he has 2 failed saves.
Because I really wanted to make sure that I could fly.
Alright, and then the next one was at this one? Okay, this guy gets blasted. He takes crit, so he's 10 damage.
No, the crit was on the priest.
Oh, the crit was on the... I'm stupid.
Sorry.
That's why we're saying the poor
So
guy
this
might be-
guy takes 11 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the last one going?
This one.
Okay, they get blasted away from you, and they're gonna take 6.
And
You're
I'm
free to
going
fly again.
60 feet in the air.
You soar into the air, free as a bird once more. Mao, it is your turn. Your allies have engaged.
Yeah, noticed. And this is just a big waste of time, but you know what? Let's I'm gonna use a haste scroll that I've held for a while, and I'm going to try and cast it myself.
What spell?
Haste.
Oh, haste.
Bards can naturally cast it, right? Which it doesn't have the
It
level for
technically is in my... Yeah, it's in the Bard spell list. But it's still a higher level spell.
Yeah, so how we doing that? Because it was different than if she tries to catch it from another school, right?
It's a 3rd level spell. I can only cast up to, like, level 2.
Okay, so you will need to make a Arcana check to try to do this successfully.
Okay.
This isn't a potion, it's a scroll, right?
It is a scroll. I'm saving the potion for an absolute, I need this to go kill Briareus.
Yeah.
This is just an inconvenience. Arcane. That's the first time I'm going to touch this thing. Well, you know what?
Try to
What if
make
I give
sense of the
myself-
spell.
Hold on. I still have my inspiration. So we're trying to try.
Do a reroll.
Yes.
Okay, that is above
Okay.
the DC that I was gonna set, which is, 10 plus the spell level of 13. So you succeed.
Now,
Cast
do I get
haste.
that extra action now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
Good.
limited to.
I know.
It's specific.
yeah, like you can
I've
only
already
do
read
one
it. I
attack.
just want to make sure
Okay.
that I can attack. So I still have my movement speed for this turn, but I can do an additional attack, which
Yep.
means I've cast a spell and can attack. So, action. Actually, so action, bonus action. We'll do a hide over here near like the stairwell, or somewhere behind a pillar. I can move and do a hide.
Is the Alicorn still concentrating on Pass Without Trace?
Technically, but it's also like 30 feet, so I don't think it reaches Mal.
Okay, then I'm gonna say that there's no place for you to hide here, Mal.
Damn
Okay.
it.
This place is well illuminated and is wide open.
Well,
sorry.
then I'm just going to take a shot.
This.
I'll
Sorry.
pull out Cinder Smite.
Okay, you pull out Cinder Smite. I was going to say that this place is like almost designed to be anti-arcane adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you fling that arrow at whomst? This guy?
No, the Archmage of Light.
Oh, the Archmage. Got it. okay.
I am not playing around. I'm done.
Well, they lost their AC and they lost their mirror image, but they still got other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Okay, yeah, that's still a really good hit, so they're not going to do anything about that. Let's take some damage. I don't have immunity or resistance or anything, so they just take the full banana of 16 damage. Then they need to make a con save.
Good. I'm gonna move up into the air with my carpet.
60 feet.
Okay? They're still concentrating, the looks
Okay.
of it.
That's
Alright.
perfect.
It's this priest's turn. This priest is going to cast Spirit Guardians. They are a friendly little dude.
Hey, hold Spirit Guard. That's the aura thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's counterspell wand.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's been a day,
Wand of
right?
Counterspell.
Yeah.
Alright, at least there won't be a Venn diagram of Spirit Guardians. You counter this priest's spell. Ah! It flares back in his face as he's trying to weave the magic of the light to protect them and their Archmage.
I was like, knock it off.
Zumasu, it's your turn.
If I enter that thing, I won't be hurt. I
Yeah.
don't want to just kick out these knights, though, because they're a pain in the ass in their own way.
They are.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do some things. So I'm gonna fly down, tanking things. We're gonna go down. Yeah, we're gonna down here, so I can attack these two guys. So I'll be able to attack these two, and Dustflicker can attack all three. So let me just change that to 0, and Dustflicker is gonna now attack thing. Yeah. So let's do Dustflicker first. It gets a hoove and a multi attack. There we go. It's gonna do it against this guy.
Hoof hoof.
Oh, the action multi-attack don't work. Hoof attack.
Yeah, that just tells you what it is.
Okay, it doesn't work. I have to go into sheet, I'm guessing. Let me just open that up.
Oh yeah, the macros probably don't work, I'm sorry. I literally copied and pasted the unicorn image, or the unicorn thing, and then just kind of molded it. Right,
Okay, so 21 hits.
where's that going? Here?
Yeah, the top guy. We're gonna go move counterclockwise, so...
Yep, 21 just barely hits.
So it's 1, and it didn't do the damage, so I'll just roll it 2d6 plus...
You can click on the word hooves and it'll roll it.
Oh, you mean click on... I'm being
Yep.
dumb. Don't mind me.
8
Here we
piercing. Oh, sorry, bludgeoning. 11
Yes.
bludgeoning.
11 bludgeoning, then I'm a swing, because why not? Which means I gotta go to my sheet.
There we go. Hooves.
Scroll down. Let's see how heavy this... Alright, do they have resistance to radiant or anything?
No they do not. Are you attacking the same one?
Yeah, can I say I hexed him first?
Yeah, you said you're still concentrating on it and you haven't moved it yet, so you can...
Okay, so that's an additional d6. Eh. Oh, sweet. How's he looking?
Alright. We're ignoring the second radiant because that's for if he's a fiend.
Mm-hmm, yeah, so it's just the 19 plus the 6 so far.
Okay, 25 damage.
Okay, so he's almost there. Yeah, I'll try and see if I can knock him out. This is going to be non-lethal hit if I can. Because I don't want to waste healing on these guys if I can't.
Right.
Alright, I'm assuming that hits.
Another hit. It's gonna be
Okay.
20 damage for now.
Did that knock him out?
Oh! Yeah, I think it did. Hold on. I had a little error here, so I'm gonna go through the damage again. Yep, that did kill him.
Okay, well, non-lethal, so he's unconscious, if you want to make an
Non-lethal
icon for that. Alright.
I'll just do that and say that he's out of combat.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn. At the end of the knight's turn is when I get back my regular armor, or how long does that last for?
Lasts until the start of the knight's next turn, which is
Okay.
all of them.
Yeah, okay.
Right. This priest is going to go over here. Zumasu, I'm gonna have you make a... Actually, no, you're gonna take it at the start of your next turn.
Mhm.
But you're now in the priest's radius.
Yep.
The priest is then going to... It's honestly probably better to just... Yeah, instead of moving over there, he's first going to move over here and cast Cure Wounds on the Archmage.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's 4 hit points.
Gave her a boot juice potion.
And then he'll move over here. Alrighty. It's all Dunite's turns.
Hey, at the end of the nights of that priest... Oh, it is the Alacran's turn yet. She can't do that. Never. Well, yeah, no, she had her turn back. She's going to legendary action at the end of the priest's turn give herself the bonus to the AC, so she has 20 AC.
Okay. Alright. These knights are gonna crowd in.
Yep,
Step over this guy.
that's rude.
Let's do some attacks.
All right.
We need to disable the alicorn is probably the right thing to do, but somebody has to at least engage Zumasu. So I'm going to do 2 attacks on the alicorn and 2 on Zumasu.
All right.
Go alicorn first.
Yay!
Yep, that looks like 2 non-hits. Then we will do 2 on Zumasu. Okay, the 27 should hit.
Yep, so the second one doesn't hit though. Okay.
Yep.
So that's 9 damage because the one can't be reduced anymore.
Yep. They are also going to use bonus action to turn this into a blinding smite, so I'm going to need you to do a con save against this spell.
Alright. And I have the advantage on it and all that jazz. What is the DC? 15?
It is 15, so you
Okay,
just made
I'm
it.
lucky.
Okay, let me look at blinding smite.
I think it's radiant damage.
I did the damage. I just need to know if it's halved or if it just gets rid of the whole thing. Oh, the damage is automatic. You avoided
Yeah.
being blinded.
Yeah, so I think I just take 9 damage though if it's radiant.
It is radiant, yeah.
Alright, that could have been worse. I'm fine. Alicorn's gonna punt with a hoof whoever attacked last.
Yeah.
This guy, I guess.
Sure. With the second legendary? Or the
Yeah,
last legendary?
The last legendary, because the shield thing took 2. And that didn't work. I have to go back to the sheet. You can move on. I'll just do that real quick. A second, because I gotta pull up the sheet again.
Well, we got a few guys that can attack Boom Crash.
Oh, it hit.
Oh, did hit.
Ew.
Oh, that's a pretty good hit. Good job, Alicorn.
Alright, that's 11 to, this guy.
Yeah. This guy.
They take some damage. Boom Crash, you are now 60 feet in the air, which does impose disadvantage, but you got 5 attacks coming your way.
Fuck. Fuck.
Okay, we got 17. Does that hit you?
With the...
You can always cast shield.
Your AC is back to normal for now, until they
Oh.
hit you again.
Well, then I'm gonna burn a shield on this, because fuck that.
Alright, none of them... The only one higher than that is 18, which I assume is still blocked.
Yes.
Okay.
With shield, yes.
I need to roll 2 con saves, I forgot. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Alright.
Those knights all miss. I think that's all the knights. We go to the Archmage of Light. They're still concentrating. They're going to step forward, and we will once again blast Zumasu and the Alicorn with Dawn. So you need to make another, I believe it's Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Calicorn didn't pass. Or she did pass because of +5.
Ah, okay. Good.
Oh, sorry, I clicked Alicorn twice. I'm fine. Alright.
Yep.
So, how much damage?
Just need to do it. That's it. Okay, it's just 9 damage. Halved again.
So I take 5.
To 5, yeah.
Hey, being resistant to radiant is helpful here.
Yeah. She's then gonna fling a star at, I suppose, the light is sort of to whom it may concern, but Boom Crash is way out in the open. She's gonna fling a star up at Boom Crash. Okay. That should hit Boom Crash. Even with your AC bonus? Your shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alicorn drops the pass without trace, not that it's super important.
32?
Oof.
That was a 7, an 8, an 11, and a 6. They were all optimal.
It's okay, we can heal you afterwards. That's why we got all the potions.
The light
real-
will smite you.
This is the real reason Jay's moving away.
Tough luck, you're seeing me tomorrow anyway. Anyway, Amon, it's your turn.
Shit. Okay, Archmage, or like, I'm 60 feet up, so I shouldn't be affected by the,
Sight and Spirit.
yeah, so. Okay, okay, I think I just told her that it just. I really don't want to use larger spell on her.
Yeah,
because
that's
we got a bigger
understandable.
fight.
She is damage at least.
Please fail safe. God
Damn it.
They just made the save. Your darkness has no power here, fiend.
Shut up.
I have
Come
to be
on.
insufferable. I'm the Archmage of Light.
You can be light without being that insufferable.
It's like.
No.
Wait, what's up with this anyway? I thought this was no spellcasting. Why the hell are you an Archmage?
Well, mine's different actually, because I use the light and I wield the
Shut
light.
up.
Alright, Boom Crash.
What do I want to do?
At least you're in the air.
Also, we're probably going to end this right after this turn, hopefully.
It's like, should I fireball these fuckers? Or should I fireball her? But that probably won't work.
Could all just
mean-
leave and bubble off the corridor so they can't follow us?
I mean, she still has some strange thing about her.
Yeah.
But do I want to burn a dispel?
I cast a spell and it didn't seem to work on the thingy. You could try, but
It's true. It didn't affect it.
yeah,
I
it seems
will
like it's something
allow an
slightly different.
Arcana check from you observing that action, if you'd like.
Okay, I'd like to.
That's pretty good.
You noticed Zumasu's attempt to unweave the magic on her, and it did unweave most of the notably psionic magic that is affecting her. You note that all of the Newdonian light religion is mostly just psionics in disguise. However, the thing that you note about her strange red eyes is that it wasn't affected by a dispel magic. You think it might perhaps be a curse.
I don't know
I
this.
shout that loud. She's cursed. It's a curse.
Oh shit, really? I might be able to deal with that. And then I look all to the knights. If I can break through.
Maybe Boomcrash can help with that.
That I can do. What would be most useful to you, Zoo? Do you want a wall? Do you want me to do cover fire?
I think just pushing them away would be enough for me to fly over.
Prevents
Right
more
now I try to-
opportunity attacks.
Yeah. Although Alicorn could make a disengage action, which wouldn't be the worst, so you do you.
I'm. What would be the most advantageous place? So I'm gonna be.
If you actually maybe shoot the priest because then they have to get back to the aura is gonna be a pain in the ass, so shooting the priest actually might be the best call.
Okay, if that's what you want me to do, then
Yeah. If you
consider
can shoot
it
the priests away,
done.
then they won't be able to be close to her to protect her.
Crash soars off.
All four on this one.
All four on Aura Boy. Aura Boy Ealis.
Yes, thank you. I was trying, but you did it first.
I still have speech somehow at this hour.
In this end dungeon, in this session, localized entirely this
In the
map.
pinnacle of light. May I see it? Ah! The priest gets blasted back 6 ways to Sunday, and he falls unconscious on the pavement behind him.
I take it it's done. Not on anymore.
Oh yeah,
I take
it's not. I'm just going to shut it off now.
Yeah.
It's annoying to have to shut off auras, but
Yay!
yeah, it's gone.
I can go attack the Archmage nicely.
Alright. Crash done.
I'm aware of the irony in that
yes,
statement.
I'm done.
Now, it's your turn.
Am I still gonna kill her?
I don't know. Go for the Knight's Maid. It's a curse. Maybe I can fix it.
Yeah, well, I can fix it real quick with death. Just gonna, literally going to fly in. Actually, what's the distance this thing can travel? Is it 40 feet?
I mean,
60.
remember you have haste right now, right?
Yeah, but
So
my
if
carpet
you-
doesn't have haste.
No, but
So-
if you ran, wouldn't that make your speed 60 as a normal move?
Yeah, or I can just run in so I can have 2 different attacks.
Yeah, that's
which
what I'm
would
saying.
give me 3 attacks.
Yeah, so if you just ran, you could probably make it and just go stab, stab.
Yes, no, flying. I'm already on the carpet. I fly down and I
Okay.
go and I'm just gonna go and stab.
Stab,
Okay.
stab, stab.
Leave off the
Stab,
carpet
stab,
to stab at the Archmage.
Hey,
Ooh.
does that hit?
A 19 would hit, but they use shield.
Fine.
A shield of light springs forth.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, that should get through their AC even with shield.
Yes, because it meets it. Which means she got to do a concentration check now.
She takes 14 slashing, and she makes con save.
I mean, she just has to probably roll a 1, but... Oh, shit! She lost it. What did she lose?
Hold on, let me check. She does not have advantage, so she loses concentration on that thing that was dealing automatic radiant damage.
Yay!
You
And then...
foul demon!
Yeah, well, you weren't listening to our words, so time to get the blade.
She gets hit again, this time for 11.
You gonna stop? Any point in time? We're real fucking busy, and I'm tired of you.
Also, you've just made 2 attacks against her that are in melee. I need
Oh,
to do some
shit.
damage to you.
Fire shield. But you have resistance to fire.
I do.
And not to cold. She
Oh.
has cold active.
Oh, god damn it.
What the fuck?
Ah!
Now it takes a smile because she looks at the flames and then like, why are they cold?
Why are they cold?
So you take 16 cold damage.
Fuck. Is it as a reaction? I can do a reaction and I can do another strike. Because of the
what?
finesse training.
Oh.
Or is that when you're attacked? Or is that...
It's a reaction.
But this isn't an attack, is what he's saying.
Right. I think
That's
it is
why
when
I
I'm
was
attacked.
double-checking.
Yeah. Fine.
Alright, well, you take that cold damage. It seems that she was warned that somebody with fire resistance might be coming. Perhaps by the person that cursed them. Anything else, Mal?
I mean, I have extra movement, and I could run away, but that would provoke an attack of opportunity. So no, I'm gonna hang out right here.
Okay.
Just gonna dance around her.
It's this guy's turn.
Mhm.
He rushes to the Archmage and says, "My lady!" And he's going to burn a 3rd level spell slot for Cure Wounds.
But
Oh,
No, that's pretty good.
are
it
you
is.
fucking
Heal back all your damage, Mal.
And that's +3, so she heals back 20.
Shit, you really did heal back all of your damage.
Thank you, my ward. And he's done. He sticks his tongue out at Mao, and Zimasu's turn.
So Alicorn, since I'm riding her, she can disengage, and since I'm riding her, I don't draw no attack of opportunities because of the weird way that works. Woo!
As the Alicorn kips off of the ground, the knights try to stab at them with the spears, but the Alicorn is too quick. Dust Flicker flips their way over to the Archmage.
Okay, hey lady, you're under a curse. Let me fix that. So remove curse.
The nerve! There you go.
Touch. So do I have to make a check for this? Is how you gonna do it?
It should just end the curse.
Yeah,
This
it's
curse is
pretty
not
easy.
this curse is not a super major curse,
Mhm.
so I'm not going to make you do a check about it.
Okay.
It's going to end the cursed condition on her. The redness fades from her eyes, and she holds her head. What? Where am I? What's going on? What have you done to her, you cur?
We've
My people. What is going?
you seem to have been cursed. We removed that from your eyes. We gotta go fight the thing on the top of the tower. Also, your priest is dying over there. Do I use healing light? on
Curse
that
with
guy to
life.
kill his
I'm
eye?
gonna kill you if you don't shape up.
She shakes
This-
her head and looks at the Alicorn. Why didn't I see it before? You are righteous. You do follow the light in your own way. Go. Go. I'll hold off the shadow creatures and attend to my ward. She
Yeah,
rushes
can you-
to the priest and starts
Wait,
healing them.
call off your knights. They're still acting crazy.
What's going on? Hey! What have they done to the Archmage? Stop attacking and guard the citadel! She shouts at them. They act confused for a second. But, my lady, go!
Hey,
They
you
rush
priest,
off.
Heal
There's
your
also
comrades.
an invading army. They're here to help, I promise.
Sure. You explain yourselves, and the combat ends as the guards go off to the southeast. You guys regather yourselves and prepare to ascend the
Can I,
monolith.
can I just spare like 5 lay on hands to stabilize some of these dying guys? Can we just say,
Yeah, sure. We can say that they are all stabilized. I should roll for this priest, because he didn't get a...
yeah, he's having a bad time.
He's having a real bad time thanks to our resident Crow Lord. Let's do a d20.
Fucked me over.
He died.
Oh, jeez, he died.
He's really dead. Be fair, somebody here might have Revivify. Let's just see if they have the diamonds to spend. Looks up at all of the crystals in the sky. Alright. Well, with that, I think that we are done for the day. So,
Pretty good spot.
yeah, I think it's a pretty good spot.
I like to think that the everyone the Boomcrash shoots is just like a stock just footage of like guns being fired, and when that priest got hit, it was like a slow motion. So like, oh, this is a serious bullet. No one has died in a gunshot in this entire series.
Mhm.
Now someone's dead from a single pistol shot.
I just picture it gets turned into, you know, those old ragdoll things they do for like stunts early on? Like the knight switches from like a person to a ragdoll and goes crashing against the wall.
Alright. Well, good session, everybody. Next time, I know that you can't make it, Jay, but we're going to do Warfare next time, because there is a war taking place outside, and you guys did just summon Galestone's army in to defend New Dawn. So we're going to play that out and see how that affects the boss battle with Briareus upstairs. But in the meantime, you can watch this stream every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our sister stream, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, it's on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. I have books on DriveThruRPG and the DMs Guild. You can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. And always be sure to join us in the Crumpet Kingdom on the Discord. And with all that out of the way, we will see you next time. Stick around for the raid. And, what sort of blessing should we give to our followers of the light? Don't get cursed by Briarius, because he's a mean, nasty moin.
Don't fuck with us.
And don't... Advice, do not fuck with Eidolon Groves. Alright, good night, everyone.
Good night.
We'll see you
Take care.
next time.
Have a good 2 weeks, not just single week, because bye.
For
care.
you.
Yeah.